They sell
Are
them
they?
at. They've been selling them at Target for years, for
Yeah, I
like
just
3 years.
noticed it.
I used to stock them in there in the
I
Target.
had like
And,
200 freaking albums,
but
great
they're
albums
generic.
that I sold
They're
for
not the
weed
old school.
Yeah.
to a buddy of mine. I wish I had them back.
I
What's that
know.
guy's name? I need his phone number.
Yeah, I know, right?
I got a bunch of records. I'll need to hook him up. I need some weed. You know.
Don't even, because I sold the original Game Boy in a case with a light with like 6 games and everything at the yard sale. And it was the lime green skin thing. It was the original Game Boy. I sold it for like $25 at a yard sale. And it was worth like 400. So don't even. Yeah.
Wow.
And my
Oh,
mom
my
was
God.
like,
I
"Well,
had
the
the
original
original Game Boy, and I sold it to a friend when I was still young. I didn't know at the time, but I sold it for like $50. I was like, I'm rich. And then I got on, I was like, man, I should have never
I
sold that thing.
know. My God. So crazy what we do just to, get rid of
And
stuff.
yeah, and I needed the money because I wanted to go to the carnival and get an all-day pass.
Yeah. It's all about just getting the
So,
extra cash and getting rid of stuff. And you don't
right
think
on.
about it. And then it's like, oh my God.
Oh my Yeah, God. I've sold so much music equipment just to get concert tickets and shit. It's like, you're a freaking idiot. I had a freaking Les Paul that it's probably worth $2,000 easy. It wasn't even that old one, but such an idiot. That's what you do when you're young, dumb, full of
When
cum.
I was a teenager, my mama she bought all my equipment, like, because I played clarinet, I played flute,
Quit
I did
bragging.
all the things in school. I wasn't in band, but I just, well, I was in band for a little bit, but I pretty much, when I went to Catholic school, I played on stage and shows and stuff. And my mom,
Oh my
she
God.
still,
You hawked your 72 Rickenbacker? Oh my God, dude.
she
That
spent a
had to
lot
hurt.
of money, and I took
That
that shit
had to
to go
hurt.
get a Wendy's cheeseburger one day, and I liked it. Yeah, for a Wendy's cheeseburger, y'all. And I forgot that I did it. I was stupid, y'all. Man, they shouldn't let people under 18 in a pawn shop. I'm just gonna tell you that, because that's what happened. It's so sad. These stories are killing me, y'all.
I get it. I needed a car. I get it. I got
Yeah,
to
but we
pee.
all learned from our mistakes, didn't we? Well, some of us did.
No, I
Yeah.
not so much.
We
Not
we
so
try,
much.
most part, right? Anyways. Hey, John, welcome in. We
I,
try. I mean, we totally try.
I got to pee. I'll be back. Y'all have fun.
We
Well, I
do
can
the best
personally
we
say
can.
I didn't learn back then, but as I got older, then I started realizing, oh, that's what I got to do. I got to learn from my mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's crazy. Your dogs look like huge tigers from the way your camera is. When I just glance at it, I'm like, okay, now they look like dogs.
They wolves, hybrids, shepherd wolf mix.
Yeah, they're awesome dogs.
Pain in the asses. They sneak off all the time. They constantly go to the river. I'm half mile from the Swanee River, and they spend a lot of their time at the river.
They are awesome. You've got an awesome piece of property too. Like,
Thank
you
you,
rock
thank you.
it. Yeah, you
In
got
the
it.
middle of nowhere, just like we always wanted, away from
That's what
everything.
I want, to be in the middle of nowhere, just like,
People don't
crazy.
know North Florida looks, or Florida has a lot of woods. People think Florida's the beach. They think, oh, Florida has beach.
No, no, it's not.
A lot of woods in Florida.
Yeah, there is a lot of woods in Florida. I've been to many places in Florida.
A lot of cats too.
Yeah. Hey, Shiny girl, welcome in. I know you guys are on the other channel, but I'm just gonna welcome everybody in that I see in my StreamYard. Y'all,
Right.
y'all are amazing. Thank you for
Yeah.
being here.
I just shared it because I wanted to bring people in for you, but I was also curious because I'm never live this late.
You're
So
good,
I was
honey. That's
curious,
fine.
like, well, how many people show up if I go live right now? So I'm sharing it.
Totally.
And I titled it the same thing as yours. So.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what I
Who
titled.
wants a quickie? And then I put Streamshare after it. So
you're awesome. That's fine. You're totally good. You're good to go. You do what you need to do. It's all good.
That's usually what we do. We wake up, we get our coffee, we look for somebody that's live. So we can go hang out with some good people and wake and bake. You know, that's what I do in the morning. I might read a news story or two. Mostly find somewhere to go hang out with your friends. You know what I mean? Who's up at this early in the morning?
What's the news story? All I seen was a bunch of tornadoes when I clicked on the news, and I was like, I'm not watching this destruction. It's sad. Like,
the one I watched was gruesome, but it was. I'm glad they're doing it. It was very gruesome though. And I also watched Ron DeSantis. I don't really like that guy, but he's doing some good stuff, I guess, for Florida.
Yeah.
I don't like any politician, so I'm biased.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh my God.
I'm totally like, all right, I'm just like, you know.
But every once in a while, they'll do something that you'll be like, wow, that's pretty good for society. If it's good for the people as a whole.
If they can actually follow through, it's good.
Well, yeah, that's true too. They usually don't.
The mouth about it, you know, it's like, well, you know, I get tired of listening to it, and I never see a follow up. You know what I mean? Like I just see, you know, all the things. Every time I click on news, it's always, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, the blah 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 blah. And it's like, that's why I don't get into politics, because I feel like it's all just a big old.
I had to put a bucket of water out here for the deer.
Yeah.
That's for the deer to drink out of at nighttime. She filled the bucket up yesterday because the deer are hanging out all out here in our yard. I don't know what they're doing, but I think they're eating Wheaties and sugar donuts and stuff like that I throw out there in the field for them. The deer are drinking water out of a bucket around here. That's pretty bad.
Well, I mean, I've got a big old thing out in my yard where my pig had passed away, and I cleaned her big old thing out, and I put it out in the yard, and I still filled it with water.
Wait a minute, did you just say you got a big old thing and you just cleaned your big old thing off?
The little
I'm pretty sure that's what I just heard.
Well, I'm stoned, so don't listen to me. But anyways, okay. What is comment? Kurt says, I don't do politics already. Fought my battles. Waiting streams are legal here in Detroit, so I'm good. Well, there you go. See, you know, you fight for what you believe in and what your goals are, and when your goals are met, then it's all good and gravy. You know what I mean?
Kurt's my Detroit brother. We probably crossed paths hundreds of times and didn't even know it, and then we met on YouTube. That's
awesome. So awesome. Kurt's awesome. Him and Justine are amazing. I just have such a good time hanging out with them.
Damn, it's cold outside. What the heck? What the heck's going on around here? We are having global warming.
It's cold outside. John, sing that song, baby.
Yeah.
Not what do you speak of?
I don't know. I'm high. I heard you pop a beer. I want one. Bigger.
Sucks to be you. I always make sure I got enough. I'm looking for Steve.
I did have enough.
So I can hook up with Steve. Steve,
my Quickie,
I know, right?
3 hours.
It's only 3 hours.
I had one beer when I started this live, and bootlegger, but you know, it's okay. I'm good.
I got 24 more if you want one.
Okay, whatever. Quit teasing me, y'all. Don't tease me. I'll just have to smoke something. Yeah. Is John gonna sing? I think John's gonna sing again. John, are you gonna sing?
I'm subbing up to Steve Harloha.
You better step up to Steve.
Steve's a whore. Low.
Steve's not a whore.
He's co-streaming here. You see this?
I can't control my co-host, y'all. I apologize.
Dude, the other night I had Tyler Morrison on. He's a comedian, stand-up comedian. Dude, it was awesome, but so many people were live at the same time. I feel bad because it didn't get the audience it should have got, but it was a great live stream, man. It was awesome.
I'm more of a sit-down comedian myself.
I actually want to. I'm gonna share that live stream out. Is that yesterday's live stream, Steve?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, yesterday. Wow, it seems like a couple days ago, man. Yeah, it was yesterday.
Because I seen a notification, but see, I don't get on YouTube until like 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I miss a lot of shit. And there's some lives going on. I've been on panel tonight all night long, so before this stream even. So, but I'm gonna make sure that I share that out because I enjoy it. I enjoy your channel, and I've lurked a little bit, so it's awesome. And I appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
Definitely.
I picked you up, Steve. I got you. Thanks for the sub.
I'm gonna roll in, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with this machine again, but okay, I might have broke my thumb. No, I didn't. Okay, anyways, don't pay attention to me.
It's gonna be hard to roll one without a thumb. I'm thinking that's the most important part of rolling is the thumb. I don't know how. I'm sitting here with my fingers trying to think how I could do that.
That's exactly right.
I don't know. I'd get it done, but I'd have to figure out how here. I'm like, thumbless.
Look, I give so many thumbs up that my thumb breaks at the end of the day. Okay, that was a joke.
Hey, I sit here and hold a cup of coffee with both hands on my thumbs until it gets so hot. You know what I mean? When I can start moving them, that's when I roll one real quick.
Oh my goodness!
Sounds like a man with a plan here. He's
got it all figured out. I was using a roller. I think I broke my thumb on the roller.
She's a roller.
Yeah, I have a hard time making my fingers work in the morning. You know what I mean? My thumbs are wore out from all them thumbs up, like she said.
I know. Them thumbs up will wear you out after a while, won't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny because it reminds me of when I first started doing plumbing. Well, maybe like the first 5-6 years, and I was working for this dude, and he just started his own plumbing company, and it was like 2 trucks, and one of them was just a beat up pickup truck that looked like Sanford and Son, but anyway, he was still the boss. He was still the owner, and I didn't smoke at the time, so he's driving and he just tosses on my lap. He's like, roll one. And I'm like, I'm like, I don't know. And he gets mad at me. So he's driving, and while he's driving, he gets mad at me, and he does it looking at the road, one-handed. And he's like, that's how you do it.
I'm like, shit.
Like,
that mother, he's a pro right there. Just
and and it's not even doxing. I'll say his name because I know if I do, he'll be happy. But if he's even still alive, to be honest. But Joe Ash, shout out to that guy.
One-handed. You're like,
shout out Joe Ash.
You're like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, boy, let me show you. He's one-handed.
He wasn't even looking. He's looking at, because I'm looking at his face going, he's actually looking at because I was worried we were going to crash.
That's badass. So,
and then, yeah, he literally was just like, and tossed it in my lap. And he's like, now light it.
That's badass. He's like, don't even try to play boy. I got you. That's how you do it.
That's one of our favorite questions. We'd say, could you pass a drug test? And they'd say yes. And we'd say, well, we don't need you then. You're never going to work out for us because you're going to have to be on drugs to crawl up in this 160-degree attic is all I could tell you.
No shit. Yeah. Hey, that's early morning work.
Yeah.
I'm not dumb enough to, I'm a dispatcher, so I'm not dumb enough to put my guys up there. And
our jobs went on for months. So it didn't matter what time of day it was. It was hot. You're going to get the heat of the day eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or underneath the house. when you're doing the duct
That's the
work.
good spot. It's nice and
No,
cool
you're
up under the
good. You're on the
house.
ground.
It is cool.
Oh
on
yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's nice and cool up under there.
But it's nasty. It's nasty. It's so.
There was times where I've done jobs in crawl spaces, and it was like, and this was in Michigan too, so it's like that humid summer 90-degree hot weather, and I'm under the house and I'm freezing. I'm like, and then you just go back outside and you're like, and then you thaw out, and then you go back down and you get cold again.
Yep.
I don't like that at all. That's why I'm in
Good
Florida, bro.
morning, Kevin.
Right.
Welcome.
Doss is here. Doss 241. Good morning,
I'm pretty
Doss.
sure everybody in Florida is crazy, so I guess you.
Yes, yes, we are all crazy. Yes, yes. I'll be the first to admit to that.
Well,
Yes.
One of my favorite places to visit.
Florida's never
Mhm.
cool. Florida's never cool. I don't give a damn what time of year. Look,
Dude, we
I've
was-
been to
Hey,
Florida.
60 degrees is cold for them. They're wearing jackets in 60.
Water freezes below 60 in Florida. I don't know what it is, something about our water, but below 60, we get ice on the water. down here.
That's
But the
fucked up.
Oh, really?
humidity is
Yeah,
still
yeah.
insane at 60.
It's a known
degrees.
thing. Yes, it's known.
It's so crazy in Florida.
Well, because I was gonna say, when I think John said, well, when it's 60, it's cold, but because like I said, I grew up in Detroit, born and raised, and I moved here 15 years ago. And when I first moved here, I'd see people wearing like sweatshirts and beanies, and I'm like, the hell's wrong with it? I'm like, this,
I know, right?
You
But
do
then,
know that, hey, Steve, you do know we all hate you because you live in Hawaii, right? You know that, don't you? You know that.
but I worked my
I think
ass
Steve
off
is my
there.
new best friend. I think we're gonna
I
have to get
don't
together.
know. I don't know that I want to be like in Hawaii. It's a beautiful place, but
It
I don't-
is. It is.
I
Hey, we will only hate Steve until we get our plane ticket. Then he's our best friend. Remember that.
I'll
Yes.
buy my
Yeah,
own damn plane
yeah,
ticket.
see.
Yes.
Don't forget,
Give me
once
a
you
place
make
to
it to
sleep.
Hawaii and you get a
Sleep
hold of
on
me, it's like, no, we love you now.
Yes, we love you long time now. Where do I put my cot?
We love you long time. We got this. Yeah, we love you long time. Hey, tropical drinks on the beach in Hawaii. Shit, I'll take it any day. Any day.
Well, John, they used to go around, him and his wife, and stop at all these places to eat. You know, I really hate him now that I think about that again. They had all this good food to eat. They were
Sorry to
driving
bring
all
up
around
bad
Hawaii.
memories.
Yes, I'm starting to get very angry and upset. I'm going to have to roll another one. That's all it's to it.
Just like the other one. Just roll another
Yes,
one.
yes,
I
only this
missed-
one's going to be
I
bigger.
I mean,
Doing
I
those-
did. I did.
I
Why
miss doing
not?
those live streams too, because man, but we got different, like my work schedule, because I got my business and then I got her stuff, and I miss doing those live streams though, man. They were so fun. We just drive. We wouldn't even have like a, this is where we're going. We'd just start driving. We'd be live, and
Yep.
yeah, we'd just stop along places on the way.
The
Dude,
taco
that was
place,
fun.
that one taco place you stopped at. It's like, God,
Yep.
homemade
that was
taco,
by the North
cilantro
Shore.
problem. Man,
That was, what was the name of that place? That was.
I
That was a
remember it,
good
don't I?
ass-
See, I remember food. Now, food, you know what I'm saying? I'm there. When it
Right.
comes to food, I'm there.
Kurt said that's so funny because everyone always says that, like, yeah, what's a gallon of milk cost? Well, and literally before I even moved here, I was like, I don't drink milk, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Zero
either.
fucks
I
given.
don't.
Right? No, but I really don't. So I,
Careless. If I have to
Right.
have milk to cook with, I get milk. But other than that, I don't care.
no, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I guess I just don't pay attention. It's
I
not
just
much.
don't.
I mean,
I
it's
don't
the
have
same.
to have like 10 gallons of milk in my fridge.
It's the same difference as like gas. Like gas is like, I don't know, I think it's like, I don't pay attention to that either. I think like 440 or 445 right now.
He don't care. When your plumbing goes out, he'll make enough
I
money to
don't
buy the
know.
milk.
Hell yeah.
I just feel like I pump the gas regardless of price because I have to have it.
That,
and
you're
I just don't
exactly
even
right.
listen.
It's I
You know?
can't get to work without the freaking gas. So.
You just have to pump the gas regardless. It could be $9.99 a gallon. You're still gonna have to
And
pump
it is in California. So
Hey.
pump and go, right?
They're the only company that gets paid before you do and after you do out of your check. You got to pay the gas to get to work, and then you got to pay the gas to get home from work. So they're getting paid before and after you work. That's the only place around. Yeah, maybe the cigarette company too, and the weed. Well, never mind.
Well, that you buy your tobacco, you roll your damn cigarettes. First of all, don't be buying these packs of cigarettes, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm telling you, okay, I can tell you how much a pack of cigarettes cost out here.
How
Don't
much?
do it.
But do you want to know? That's the thing.
Yes.
$10.
Keep going.
There ain't no damn way.
Damn, really?
Well, it
I'm
depends.
paying less than $20 a week for over 200 or 300 cigarettes.
That's crazy.
It
Because
depends
I
on where you
roll
go
mine,
to.
and I
So-
don't hack and cough and choke. to death.
$4 a pack.
Oh man.
Well, I don't
I
even
have to when I
in the work.
drive in her car. I can't do the roll cigarettes because sometimes they don't turn out quite
Just
right.
roll them, and put them in a baggie, and be done for it. It'd be just spends
You
you an
get-
hour and roll your cigarettes.
I could get 3.5 packs of cigarettes for $4 out here.
Well, that's
But it
cool.
depends where you go, because I go to Sam's Club, so they're around $11 a pack.
don't.
But if you go to any store, it's $14.
That is insane.
People just don't understand when I say
For
roll
this, for
cigarettes.
one
Nobody
pack.
listens to me. Y'all,
Because we're not
Hey,
fucking
that's
hillbilly
I say that.
Hoosiers.
That's my saying. Nobody listens to Steve.
but here's the thing, because I was the person until my cigarettes kept going up and up and up. And I'm smoking 2 packs a day, $14, $15 a day in cigarettes. That's insane.
Right.
Wendy,
Well,
I'm gonna be a mod here
That's
for a
why I have
second.
this.
Say hello to my little friend.
You're going to be a mod.
Das. Das 241 came in here. Stuart, Fish Whisperer, John Kemper. We got Amanda Thomas in here.
Don't come to Australia over $100 for 50
COVIDs.
of tobacco.
Hi, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
in.
Wow.
Welcome
And John
to our
actually did the thing. He
welcome to
actually
our
welcomed us
Quickie.
in. Our Quickie.
Yeah. I actually did something I was supposed to do and I never do.
He did a good job tonight, y'all. He did a thing.
Dude, when John was singing, man, and then who was that? Yeah, that played the guitar.
That's it. That was
Yeah.
empirism. Yeah.
And wow, that I was blown away because that was awesome.
Empirism.
And John singing too was amazing.
Singing's badass. Empirism's playing's badass. I mean,
Hey. Amanda's big money. She hung out in South Beach, Miami. Shoot, she big money. Big money there, dude. Amanda. Ooh, big money, mama there.
You ain't shit. I've been to Miami once and I saw bitches walking naked on the beach
are you
and shit.
talking
It's like,
about I went on and I seen this old lady? No, the old man. It was the old man. He was like 95 years old. He was so brown and he looked like leather. He looked like a leather couch, y'all. And he was walking and he was so wrinkled up and oh my God. And his little boobies was drooping. He thought he was still sexy. I don't know if maybe he used to be a wrestler.
You know what that reminds me of? You remember Dog the Bounty Hunter?
He
I met Dog the Bounty Hunter here, and that's
Oh my
what that
God,
reminds me of.
gross.
His
Dog the
skin
Bounty
looked like
Hunter.
leather, and it was just
gross. I can't. I'm high,
I didn't
y'all.
know he was still alive. I thought he died years ago. Dog the Bounty Hunter, dude. He's still out there.
he may have.
No, his
he
wife
may have.
died.
It was 13
okay.
years. 13 years
Maybe-
ago when I met him. So
Maybe
he,
it was him that I seen on the beaches that day.
That was him. You seen him too, yeah.
It looks like that. Some people, please do not take your shirt off. Just don't do it.
Yes.
Or anything else. No. It was not a beautiful thing.
John, some girl took me to a nude beach in Germany. I couldn't stop. Dude, that's what I hear about nude beaches. It's like, people think, ooh, nude beach, ooh, and it's like it's not pretty.
No,
Saggy
not.
Aggies and
Yep, it's not pretty.
You think you're going to nude beach, you're going to scary beach. Like, you might as well call
Yeah.
it haunted house beach. Because I'm
Like
telling you.
you think you're going to Girls Gone Wild Nude Beach. When you get there, it's like, oh, everyone's like 70
Yeah.
and a lot of skin.
Lots and lots of skin that just like hangs down with the wrinkly brown, like I just said, the leather.
Damn. So you're telling me
Shut up. You're going to be there one day, girl.
in 10 years or so, that means I'm going to be
naked on that beach. Hell no. I'm
Yeah.
going to know better.
I don't want to go. End me now. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be at the beach. They got one down here.
I'm good.
In 20 years, I'll proudly do it. In 20, when I'm 70 in 20 years, I'll be like, hell yeah.
No.
I got nothing to lose, man. I got nothing to lose.
See you, Kurt. Cass.
Take me to the beach.
Oh no.
Much love, Kurt. Love you, brother.
You go there, you keep your clothes on, you sit on a fucking beach chair with an umbrella and a drink and just behave yourself. Don't walk around like that because
How do they get through the sand with their walkers
Right
and
on,
canes
Amanda.
and stuff? I don't know how they even
They're
maneuver.
about the fish and shit. Like, I mean, people need their fish.
Hey, Ironton Terry. What's up, Terry?
Bunch of old guys with walkers on the beach. I just can't see it. I don't know. It just doesn't.
Looking for
It'll sink in the
seashells
sand.
and shit. They got a seashell, one of those picker-uppers. You know, the picker-upper things?
I hope so. At least they don't have to reach down and no.
Picking up the seashells. Let's say, stroll along. Okay,
right.
that was bad.
Please, can I get this seashell for you? Seashells by the seashore. It's easy for me to say. Good God.
You can't roll through the wet sand, though. You know they're stuck. So,
Ironton Auditor saying, hey, Steve.
Yeah, aloha, Terry. Good to see you, brother. Thank you.
And you know they're wearing Depends, too, because there's no bathrooms on the beach, so they got to be prepared.
Hey, everybody. Amanda, Steve, John Kemper. I don't know who all I've missed. Is it Ironton?
I already welcomed them all in 10 minutes ago. You were smoking shit.
Well, yeah, I'm a little, you know. Hi.
Yes, you are. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with that. You wear what you dig.
Hey, we just have a good time. That's what we do. We just have a good time. So it's all good.
I do not participate in a naked beach.
No, you.
This was a business trip, and it was like, hey, you got time to.
Does anybody know what a sand
beach?
Do you know what a sand flea and a no-see-um is? They bite like hell. I just can't even imagine being at the beach. No.
Yeah, sand flea. I've heard of sand flea. Yeah.
Crabs.
No, the sand fleas, they eat you alive. You get to the beach right before dark, right before daylight, they eat you alive. There'll be hundreds of them on you. You know what I mean? It's like they just like little. It's like getting bit by 1,000 gnats, little tiny bugs you can't even see hardly. And they bite the shit out of you, man. They're called no-see-ums or sand fleas. But yeah, they eat you up. So when people say they go to the beach and spend all day, I don't see how they do it because the bugs eat me alive when I go to the beach. I don't know, man.
Dude, mosquitoes. It kills me because I get mosquito bites inside the house, but our windows are always open and it's, but I get mosquito bite and my wife's just like, she never, ever. It's got to be her Filipino skin or something because they go to her and they're like, nah, we're good. And then they just come straight to me. Wake up, sit down at the computer first thing in the morning. I'm like, oh, and then you're itching for like 20 minutes.
Did you put on did you rub grease on you or something? Like something sweet?
That's not what he was rubbing. It wasn't grease.
Yeah. Did you put some honey on you? Did you rub some sugar water? I don't know.
I think it's the alcohol sweating out of my pores, and they're like, "Oh, that's good."
They're ready to get drunk. They're like, screw it.
They're like, hops and barley. This is my dinner.
This is my go-to.
They can get high with their breakfast. Yeah.
Yep. They're like, oh yeah, we go to this dude, man. We're gonna be feeling good in about 30 seconds. But you ever get bit? PDF? You ever get bit by one of the red ants?
Oh, I've been bit by everything in Florida, pretty much, except for
Dude.
I've been bit by about everything except for an alligator. No, I can't even say that either. God damn. Yeah, I've been about bit by everything.
I just got bit for the first time 2 days ago, right here. Or wait, 3 days ago, right? You can't see it, but a red ant for the first time.
Oh,
and I was like, oh,
that's
that
Wendy's
shit
favorite.
hurt.
She loves the ants.
Dude,
Oh,
and
hell
it
no.
scabbed up and everything. It was
Don't
bleeding. I'm like, what the hell from a red ant? Are you kidding me?
Yellow flies get me. Them yellow flies, they'll make my whole arm swell up. I mean, you won't even, your hand looks like a glove with fingers sticking out of it, like a blown up glove. Because I mean, one yellow fly can bite you, and you better get you some Benadryl because
I wouldn't understand, John. Welcome in, Jeremy. What's a yellow fly?
it's kind of like a tiny little, the horse flies, the big giant green looking horse fly, but they're little tiny
Nasty
ones and they're
mofos.
yellow. Yeah, they bite worse than the big ones. It's like a
I don't think we got those
miniature
here.
horse fly. They call yellow flies. They will eat you up. You get bit by one of them, I mean, your whole arm swells up.
That's like the centipedes out here. Centipedes out here, they are, oh my goodness, dude.
How does a
when they
centipede
bite
catch
you,
you, first of all?
A centipede's not catching you.
Come on,
they're
man.
nasty.
Are you passed out on the front lawn and they crawl on you?
Did
How's
it
this working
run
out?
real fast? Did it do crack and then just run after you? Like, what's going on here? That thing was fast. How did it catch
Next
you?
time I catch one, I'm gonna save it and put it in a jar and show you guys because it's growing up in Detroit. I was like, yeah, it's just a centipede, and then I come out here and they're like, dude, be careful around that thing, and I'm like, it's just a centipede, and they're like, they're poisonous. I'm like, what are you talking about? And a guy I used to work for out here, he got bit on his ass cheek in his sleep, so in his bed. And his whole that's what reminded me of it.
Shut the
when
front
PDF
door,
was talking
man.
about
Come on.
his hand swelling up. And this whole dude's body swelled up, and it looked like he had a stroke. And we're like, dude, Jason, are you okay? And he's like, the centipede bit me.
That was a great interpretation right there.
That's why I'm afraid of him. I'm scared shitless of those things
now. Man. My God.
Hey, if you see a yellow fly in your house, you don't stop searching until you find him and kill him. You won't use it; they will eat you up.
Same thing with the centipede. If you see one in your house, you
don't stop looking.
Your knife and you're ready to cut that thing to pieces.
They have warped me. I'm
Rich?
sorry, but they have warped me. I'm so scared of everything now. I'm a country girl. I'm terrified.
You ain't scared of shit.
I'm just kidding. Let that centipede come after me. I'm gonna kick that bitch in my boot. I'm gonna stomp it. Okay, maybe not. It just depends on how slow it moves or fast. Whatever. All right, I'm shutting up.
Hey, palmetto bugs scare people the most, and they're probably the least you got to worry about. They're just big and they fly. That's the worst part. They fly straight at you. But just the palmetto bugs, we call them palmetto bugs in Florida because the Floridian people are very polite people. You know what I mean? They name their cockroaches palmetto bugs. I don't know why. They're just polite.
It sounds like a nice name.
Hey, Carol. Hey, Jay. Welcome in, y'all.
They don't want to insult the cockroach, so they call him a palmetto bug.
Insult the cockroach.
Oh, what the hell? But I will tell you, just don't ever, and John will back me up on this one, don't ever pop a squat in the yard. I mean, because that's what we do as country girls. I mean, y'all are dudes, so I get it. But pop a squat on an anthill in the dark, and you don't know the anthill's there. You're just popping a squat randomly, and then you're on a live stream and everything's burning. Don't ever do that. It's not fun.
What's the red bugs? The red spiders?
Yeah, it's the red ants, not the bug or the spiders, but they.
They get you too. Them little tiny red spiders.
Those
The
little.
fire ants.
Yeah.
The
No,
fire
these things are called chiggers.
Yeah, we have them
CHI
here in Missouri.
chiggers,
We don't want
red
those
spiders.
either.
They get you in the woods, man.
Yep.
Usually every time.
They'll
If
chew
my
you
wife
up.
ever went to the bathroom in the woods and tried to pop a squat, she got bit in the ass by a red bug, you know? And so she
Yep.
refused to go outside after a few years.
That's why women need the shiwi. You need the
It's so
shiwi.
bad though. I know we need the shiwi. I get this, but here's the thing: it's so bad when you're used to.
So you're going to
doing
carry
it.
this piece of plastic around with you, though, just to pee.
But-
So
Okay,
I
so
get it.
Basically,
with
it's
a
easier
funnel.
just to pop and squat.
I'm so used to popping a squat, right? I've popped a squat for many years, no problem. The one time I go pop a squat, it has to be on an anthill when I'm on a live
You
stream.
can't fix stupid. Just saying.
And it was on a live stream. Wow.
Do you have that clip still? I would like to see that.
It was not. No,
I'm pretty
look,
sure she still has the clip. It did not eat it off. Just saying.
He said clip, not clip, by the way. I totally
It
have
was
it.
more on the ass, not that high up.
It
I'm
didn't
sure-
go all up in there. It I didn't have that kind of I didn't have the vegetation.
That's funny as shit,
burn.
dude.
I just have the ice burn, you know. It was not fun, regardless. It was just not a good experience. So, just don't pop a squat without a flashlight. To my ladies, okay.
Wow.
Just, there you go.
Dropping the knowledge over here. I'll never pop a squat without a flashlight. Oh my god.
Oh,
With that
John,
being
you're
said, I
cracking me
got
up,
a
dude.
I'll be right back.
Oh man, it's the clip things. All right, I gotta stop.
It's always a
smiling, dude.
plan
My
where
cheeks are hurting.
I'm nothing but I do dick jokes and I sing songs. That's all I do.
You're good at both. That's for sure, dude.
Let's do a song while the wench is away.
Well, I can honestly say I've never popped a squat on an anthill. That's one thing I've never done. I'll have to admit.
Well, I've never popped a squat, period. So
Yes, I don't think I
it's
have
not
either,
gonna happen
but
to me.
definitely not on an anthill.
Well, I mean, I think we all have as men, you know, when you're at work and sometimes you gotta not pee, but so you do the bucket thing. You never had to do the bucket thing?
Now I get in the truck, drive down the road to the house. I'll go. Yeah, I don't like public places either. But if I had to, I probably would pick the woods over a public place. Little bucket. Yeah.
No, that's why I do the bucket in the back of the van. No one can. It's like the van life thing, You're just in the back of the van. You got a bucket,
This
garbage
is going
bag.
from
That's
clips to
bullshit.
shitting in
Steve
the
got
woods.
this. Steve has got this because, dudes, y'all know when y'all are traveling, you're gonna get that Mountain Dew bottle and you're gonna put your weenie up in that bottle
No,
and take a
No,
piss.
it's got to be a
it'll never fit.
Gatorade.
It'll never fit.
It's
Just
got to be a
saying.
Gatorade bottle. You got it wrong.
I ain't trying to aim and drive at the same time. It ain't
You
happening.
know what? If you can't stop, you're gonna do all the things you can do to take a piss. I ain't even, y'all.
Hey,
I know.
That's so funny. She
I've
said,
been
my-
married.
I have my
literally
priorities.
I've
in
been
that
married
bottle.
too damn long. I know what men do. Shut the hell up, liars.
Hey, I was a trucker and she rode every mile with me, so I had help.
You have to pee, but you have to pee in bottles, right? You have to pee in bottles. Sometimes you got to pee in buckets.
Oh,
you
yeah.
got to shit in a bucket, whatever.
But they
I mean,
got to be a
we're on the
certain
road.
bottle. They got to be a certain bottle with the wide mouth or the big opening. Because like John said, we don't got time to aim.
Well, I'm not saying that it didn't go everywhere if you peed. I'm just saying,
Well, that's why there's no Mountain Dew bottles. We're not.
Well-
I'm not hanging with that.
Maybe it wasn't a wide mouth Mountain Dew bottle, but it's never mind. I don't know. It wasn't me that did it.
Well, we're trying to teach you. It's a Gatorade bottle. That's why we're telling you.
I don't have to.
You taught us not to pop a squat on anthill. We're teaching you got to use a Gatorade bottle.
That's right. Come on.
Look, ask your wife.
She doesn't
right
want to
now.
learn. She doesn't listen.
We do not pop a squat on a bottle. That's not possible. There's no way.
Well, if you did, try a Gatorade over the Mountain Dew bottles. All we're suggesting. It's possible.
Okay, well, I don't know
But-
that okay, never mind.
If you had a shiwi, then you could do a Mountain Dew bottle.
The shiwi thing's
That's
creepy, but
What is that?
okay.
What the
But
hell's
then
the
you got to
kiwi?
clean the shit. You got to carry it around with you. It's ridiculous.
I don't understand. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, go to the mall? Like, not that I do, but if I
Okay, I got you.
and have like a shiwi in my back pocket and be like, hey,
It doesn't fit in your back pocket.
well,
Oh
what is
no!
Wow.
He actually has
You
one.
need a suitcase to carry that mofo
Oh.
around just right there.
there's that's one of them urinal juggy thingies.
Yeah,
There you
female.
It's got a little
urinal.
handle on the side. I dig
I
it.
like that. I'm digging the handle. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I can't open it because it's for sale. But
Does
it's
it
for
come with
sale?
a?
Well, here's
How
your
much
buyer
you want-
right here. Count me.
How much you want for it, Steve?
Does it
I
come
eat
with
it.
a backpack to carry it in? I'm just thinking.
I think it's just the plastic.
How much did the Jeep cost? Haul that baby around.
It's about the size of an outhouse. I mean, I'm just thinking.
I'm tempted to open it.
Can we cleanse the room? Let me sing a song. God damn it.
Hey,
Don't
everybody.
open it. No, do not open it. It's valuable closed. Yes. If you open it, we're going to think it's used.
Whoever buys it,
You're touching it now.
I think it's dishwasher safe.
Oh my god. It's totally got I don't want it.
Oh my God! Look at that monstrosity. Look out now, cause Steve's got something for you. Tell you what it is. It's your Pee-wee man. Stop when I'm passing by. Oh my, it's your Pee-wee man. Stop when I'm passing by.
I could put my foot in there.
Flavors are guaranteed to satisfy.
You sure that's not a boot?
Shit.
See, but this says female. Like I don't even need the bottle anymore. This
That's a
like why has
massage
it got to be
jug.
female? That's sexist.
That's a moonshine jug. Don't lie.
Hey, that's better than a Gatorade bottle.
That's what I'm saying.
It looks like
It's
a milk jug
sexist.
to me. I'm pretty sure.
It's sexist for it to say female on there because this is perfect.
So they cut the top off a milk jug.
Yeah, we're gonna make these. We're
Put it in a
totally
box.
none of these shit. Let's go. We're
Damn,
gonna
why didn't I think of that? Son of a-
I know, right?
I know it's every time I'm like, damn it, that's the $1 million idea, but someone
Yeah.
beat me to it.
Mhm.
Carol wants to know if it has a filter.
Do you need to filter your pee, Carol? You might need to see a doctor. Just saying. Maybe you have too much fiber in your diet.
Well, you know, sometimes it might need to be filtered. You never know. It's just
I'm just wondering. There's no lid. What do you do once you?
Exactly.
That's what I
Don't
was
knock
actually
that some
looking
bitch
at.
over. You're screwed.
Do you
I
have
was
to
just-
carry it after you're done? You just walk around with it in your hand, like.
I was just thinking that for real. I was like, what? There's no lid.
Maybe they didn't think this thing the whole way through. They're like,
so,
here you go. Here's your container.
Hey, he bought one. That's all I know. We made a sale, right?
Oh, is it? It's. I guess it's a hospital thing. It's like for
it's definitely
Maybe
not
we
something-
can upgrade a new, improved model. We'll come up with one with a lid.
yeah.
Carol's.
Like, yeah,
Just
have
in
the
case you
flip
get
top.
thirsty.
Yeah, just buy a cork and
If
we'll
you're
just
stranded
shove a
on a
cork.
desert island and you need some refreshment, then,
We'll just sell them a
Or like-
cork. Here, put the cork down in there. You're good.
Like that movie or Dumb and Dumber when they're got all the pissing in the beer bottles and the cops like, don't tell me, give me some
That's
of
right.
that.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, no lid. Yeah, that doesn't work out very well.
It works out fine as long as you're not driving in a car.
That's the only time I use one. Would use anything like that. Gotta have a lid. Gotta be able to cap it.
Damn it. Man, you just killed me. I was choking to death.
I hate when that happens, Wendy. I'm sorry.
I did. I
Good.
just
I
take
didn't mean to
That
choke
means
you
we
to death.
did. That means we
You
did
just
our
take
job.
it a little at a time.
That's funny as shit, though. For real. Like, it should totally have a lid. It should have a closure. You don't want your pee-pee going everywhere. You know, you gotta seal it. Seal it and go.
I think we're going to have to glue some rubles and diamonds and stuff and make it, kind of make it look a little bit more
Oh, we
upgraded.
gonna bedazzle it? Oh,
Yes,
now
we
we're
might.
bedazzling.
Yes, we does.
Okay. Well, we're
Throw
gonna
some
bedazzle.
rhinestones on there.
All right, we're
Yeah, that'll work.
bedazzling the pee-pee. You know.
Hey, I ain't got the kind of budget for that. I
Okay.
mean, just give me the.
You just want the stripped down version,
I don't
huh?
want the strip down. Come on, man.
Okay, oh my god.
I'm still cracking up about John's joke about the clip. That was great, dude.
Yeah, we want to see that clip. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Hey, did it clit? Is that what you
Clit.
said?
Well, that was the clip of you in the anthills. The clip
That
we're
was-
talking about.
That was about 10 minutes
You
ago.
know, clit. You know, whatever. It is what
The
it
clip.
is.
The clip.
The e-clit. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, we'll put it out there
It's
on
more like
TikTok.
the
What not to do.
eclipse.
What not to do
Yes.
in
Yes, what
Tennessee.
not to do when you're in the woods.
It is what it is, right?
So now they're going to take my TikTok down. I'm pissed. I got millions of views now, and now they're going to do us away. What the hell?
That's
What's-
bullshit. Hi, Jovel.
What's the deal with that?
Salty
Because
Explorer.
They're
TikTok
supposed to
is like,
sell it. Yeah.
Hot for Bill Paul.
Well, no, here's something I don't understand. Hey, check us out. They're saying China owns TikTok, right? And then they don't let people advertise in China. That's really the reason why they want to get rid of it. And but the thing is, China also owns Spotify, Reddit, Snapchat, and Nancy Pelosi. So what the hell?
Did they?
Right.
Did they?
And
did
don't forget
they say
Biden.
that
They
it
own
was
him, too.
banned. Is TikTok actually going to be banned?
They got 90 days to sell their company to somebody who isn't run by the Chinese, whatever letters they put on them, the SPJR.
Everything is run by the Chinese.
I know it. What the hell?
So when they ban YouTube, and I'm telling you what, when they ban YouTube, I'm going to be pissed. Everybody email me your name, your address, or phone number, just in case. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I think my phone number is written on the wall at the jail because yesterday I started getting texts from the jail people.
You
For a
see what I'm
good time, call Poor Dirt Farmer. Is
I
that what
don't
it
know
is?
what it is, man. They want my help over there or something.
You see what I'm saying though? When they start banning shit like that with like not even a heads up and all the great friends, can't, you know?
Well, we
Me and
have a
Ty-
capitalist country, right? Everybody can do business, well, except for that one guy. So if they can ban China and say, well, he's not the Chinese guy, whoever he is, even if they are some kind of communist country or whatever, but we do business with other countries as well that are like that. So if we can get away with banning them, just think, then we can ban some more after that. Let's see if we can get this to work. It's like they're just going after more and more. Has the government ever relinquished power? No, they want more and more and more. So they're never going to stop wanting more and more and more till they have it all. And that's just what they do. That's their job, is to rule. They've taken it to a new extreme.
That's why they've taken over Social Security, healthcare.
That's why I'm in the woods.
Taxes.
Like, the next thing you're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna ban toilet paper, and everybody's gonna just have to like pop a.
Go ahead. I got cotton field down the road. I'll make my own somehow.
Mop your ass with leaves or whatever, but you know, but you see what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna find something.
Well, they're saying people aren't allowed to sleep in public in Florida, which is trying to get the people not to sleep on the sidewalks,
They've
But
done that in Tennessee. They've done that in Tennessee.
Well, think about the old
law that you get arrested now for being homeless.
Think about the old days. Do not walk on the king's grass. Does anybody remember that phrase?
Sounds familiar.
Think about it. Do not walk on the king's grass. Type that in and research. That's what we're going back to. And that's worse than anything you've ever seen. Because they have full control. We're not allowed to walk. We're not allowed to sit on the sidewalk. We're not allowed to stop and stand on the sidewalk. They can get us for trespassing. All the
Show me
charges.
your
They hit us with,
papers.
show me your papers. Yeah, we see that every day. You have to give me your ID. No, I don't. But yet we get in trouble for it. So they'll tote you to jail. They'll say disorderly conduct. And I've been watching some of these kids nowadays doing these prank videos. This is out of control. That's
Dude.
what's. Have you seen any of these people doing this stuff?
One dude got shot. One dude got shot.
Mm-hmm. And they think cop watchers and First Amendment people are bad.
I mean, you're just a dumbass for views.
Just
I see this one guy that goes up to black guys and say, "Hey, boy," and it's like, and I've seen him slam to the ground. It's like, you deserve it.
One guy acts like he farts on people. He walks around, turns his butt towards people, and hits some kind of noise and makes it sound like he's farting on them. And he walks around in the grocery stores. If somebody walks up and does that to me, I'm probably going to hit that person. I'm probably going to beat the shit out of it.
You're going to get a donkey punch while you're turned around.
I am going to definitely punch a bitch.
They're getting hit. Run over with the shopping cart, whatever's closest. If they're in front of me, I'm running them over with the cart. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to get violent over some shit like that.
Don't come up to me acting all stupid like that. I don't care how old you are.
The kids pretended they were robbing a guy in the parking lot, and he shot and killed the guy. There's these people. This YouTube shit has gone crazy for a click and a view. What the hell?
That's all there is to it.
Well, we get in trouble for playing music on YouTube.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, no shit, right? No,
bullshit,
no kidding, man.
It's like they want people to be crazy. They want society to go off the chain, and then the government has a reason to take over. It's what it looks like, and the company.
We sit here and we just hang out and have a conversation, and oh my God, we're horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But there's people out in the world doing all these things. But we're sitting here literally in the comfort of our own homes and having a good conversation and playing music. We're the bad people.
Hey, YouTube let this boy strike me the other day, and it took my live feed down instantly, which was an illegal strike. You know what I mean? So I fought it, and I had my video back in 4 hours, but still, they had no reason to do it. But they took my video down just because some idiot troll put a strike on my channel. But the thing is, I'm fighting that too for illegal strikes with YouTube, because it shouldn't be allowed. How can they do that to us? But yet you got Chicken Andy over there for a while in that RV doing all the stuff they were doing. You remember Chicken Andy? He was in an RV with a bunch of kids that were doing all kinds of illegal products. You know what I mean? And it's like, wait a minute, that guy got 100,000 people watching, thousands of people watching, and it's all just disgusting stuff. I mean, that's the stuff they'll promote. But yet, if we have a conversation, they'll allow somebody to strike us and take our channel down. But our channel like yours never got struck.
No matter what that person says to get you a strike, they don't even. They're just like, well, this person says it. It must be true.
Yep.
It's like, what? No.
Yeah, exactly. You're right, Steve. Like, is there? Can I come at you and ask you, did this happen? Can we figure out what the deal is or anything? Like, give a chance to figure stuff out. And that's the same thing with music, you know. John sings on my channel all the time. Yes, I've been demonetized. Yes, I was remonetized. I get tons of copyrights. But here's the thing. Some of my videos get blocked 100% because of singing. Okay, I can take the copyrights, but do not block something like my birthday stream. Okay, for instance, that we are all like, we had such a good time for 10 hours. That was a big deal to me and a lot of people. We just had such a good time. A lot of memories were made. And you block that, but don't give me the chance to be able to fix the problem. You just block it out. You can't go back and mute the music. You can't go back and fix the things. It's just blocked. Period. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
download it from StreamYard is all you can do, but it's hard to download a 10-hour feed. It takes forever.
The thing about it is it's like I have it, but it's just not public. And StreamYard, when I actually did that live stream, I was at 50 hours, which was my max on the StreamYard, and I didn't realize it, so I didn't clear out my memory on StreamYard for it to be recorded in StreamYard, but that doesn't matter. You still can't post it.
Yeah.
It's, you know, you can't do anything. and they
And
didn't allow.
it does take a while because me and Nina have a 24-hour. Well, I only had like 18 hours, but Nina had 24 hours because I didn't make it. But that got taken down, and it's just gone forever.
Yeah, they don't give you a chance. They should. They should actually. Hang on just a minute. Hi, Megan. Hang on just a minute. They should actually email you and say, "Hey, just something. We're blocking it, but it's AI. It's not just a person every time. Most of it's AI.
I have to say that is like, I've just woken up because I've got a long day for the draft coming up. But this is what scares me. Like, I've got my channel. I've got close to 120 subs, but this is what scares me about doing this kind of panel thing. I want to do it. I want to be able to converse with my subscribers, but there is so much BS that YouTube does. I don't know that I'll bother. I'll keep posting the videos I make.
I have to set all my live feeds private, because if I don't, the trolls will go back in there and report and report and report and report and report.
I don't do that for mine. Hold on, Megan. Listen,
Yep.
I do not do that. On some of them I do. If there's something controversial that I think that I should, but I do not monetize my live streams. If I've got a copyright, I'll take it. If there's an issue, I'll take it. And I try to mod everybody so then that way there's not an issue. But I have had rogue mods that's went back. And I did get away. I'm not doing the managing mods or the admin thing. I'm not doing any of that right now. But it's only because of that situation. If people come back into your live stream and they do your clips and stuff like that, that only means that they are envy of you and they want something from you.
They reported me for artwork that I didn't even have on my channel the other day, and YouTube ended my live instantly. Boom. Well, I didn't even have nobody's artwork.
That's what scares me. Farmer, that's exactly what scares me, to the point where unless I've taken the picture, taken the video, I don't want to do it. Because
you know what they did? They stole the picture of one of the people that was on my panel, and then his avatar, and then they claimed that was their avatar. And they made a page up the same day. They made the page up, put that avatar on their page the same day. YouTube didn't detect that. Come on, man. And then I lost my commercials 4 times in 3 years now. I've been demonetized 4 times in 3 years.
Yeah,
I don't even care about it. I don't even care about it no more. I mean, I could make $1,000 a week. Hey, I made $1,000 in 3 weeks doing troll videos. YouTube loved it. As soon as I started doing serious stuff, they took the commercials away again. YouTube is promoting the bad stuff that's going on out here. They want it to happen for some reason, and it's no other reason to me than for give the government reason to take more control. Exactly. So if you allow bad things to happen, they don't have to allow it. They took our right to type in the word boobies one time. So they have full control of everything.
We had a big controversy a couple of weeks ago. We had a big stabbing here in a shopping centre, killed 9 people. It was very sad. And Elon Musk has taken the Australian government to court, to the highest court here, because the government wanted X to take down the video of this. It was a stabbing of a bishop in a church. And Elon Musk took the Australian government to court because the government wanted it censored, so you couldn't actually see the stabbing. You could talk about it, but you couldn't see the stabbing happen because it was live streamed, because the church was live streaming. And Elon Musk got upset about the quote-unquote censorship of the Australian government and took the government to court. The government won, but he's refusing to take it down. Now, I don't have a problem with free speech. What I have a problem with is, like John was saying when I came in about TikTok, people getting shot on TikTok for a laugh.
No, YouTube. not
was it
TikTok.
YouTube? I thought it was
It's
TikTok.
all the platforms. None of the platforms are exempt. Put it that way.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I don't mind being. I love coming to Wendy's streams. I don't do it as often as I used to. But being able to have a conversation, hear John's magnificent singing voice, you know what I mean? But then to have the strikes against John singing, okay, copyright it, yeah, whatever. But then having these people in charge saying, okay, we're going to copyright John because he's using copyrighted lyrics, for example. Okay, that's not cool. But an act of violence that can kill 9 people and a baby, or can kill a bishop, whether you're religion or not, that's okay. That's what I have a problem with. And maybe I'm just ranting like a cranky old woman that I am. You know what I mean? To me, it just doesn't make sense. And that's why, as much as I want to do this kind of thing on my channel, I probably won't.
Well, in Australia, they can they passed a law a year or so back to censor your email. If I send you an email that they don't want you to get, they don't give it to you. If you try to send me something that they don't want you to send me, I won't get it, because Doss lives in Australia and he sent me videos of the cops. Basically, they did, on the street, there was protest, I guess. Some old lady got, and the police got intertwined, put it that way. So he sent me the video multiple ways. We could not get him to send that. It wouldn't come through, no matter how he sent it. We finally sent it on Facebook Messenger and it got through. So Facebook let me have the video, where Australia stopped me from getting that video. Every time he sent me DOS, he was in here.
That's my point, Dirt. I believe in free speech. My grandfather and great-grandfather went to war for it. Yeah. But I draw the line at violence. And maybe that makes me a cranky old woman that shouldn't be on social media. Okay, fine, I'll wear that.
What are you saying? We shouldn't show violence on social media at all? Is that what you're saying?
I don't believe you should, but then again, I will respect your right to show it if that's what you choose to do. I'm not going to be like the government.
What about the violence against the people? The violence against the people by the government? Do you think they should censor that as well?
This is where it gets grey for me. I don't know. I've literally just woken up, and I would love to have this discussion with you when I've had more coffee. But as I said, my grandfather and great-grandfather went to war for free speech, and I'm all for it. But at the same time, I guess, and as I said, I'm probably the cranky old woman at 48. There has to be some responsibility taken by these companies. And like John was saying, China owns everything, which is frightening. But it's like, I'm a fan of the Watchmen graphic novel, and there's a great quote, and it's one of my favorite quotes: who watches the Watchmen? Meaning, who watches those in charge? And that, I think, it came from ancient Rome, and it is a great question. Who watches those in charge? There is no one. Should there be? Well, I thought that's what the government did.
I do. I try to watch the Watchmen. I do my best. They just don't like me.
Yeah, and that's a shame, because it's people like yourself, Dirt. I don't know you that well. I've seen you in chat, that are willing to stand up and say this is wrong, who get knocked down. And that's my point.
That's me. I'm told, here's one of their favorite lines: boy, get your ass out of here. Who the hell do you think you are? When a deputy tells you to do something, you do it. Boy. That's what they tell me.
You know who I am?
Yeah,
I'm going to arrest you for obstruction.
Yeah, and Steve, that's a great one. Do you know who I am? I don't fucking care. I do not care.
Well, that badge and gun goes on, or if they're a politician, their title, whatever, their ego just goes right through the freaking ceiling.
They try to run me over with their cars, man. How many times I got clips of them trying to hit me?
My brother wants to be in politics, Steve, and he is way too. He will be torn apart in politics because he is too nice. But he will stand up for what he believes in, and he would get crucified in politics. So he's now a teacher, which is fine. You know,
and
yeah.
I don't know your brother, and God bless him. But I've always said this, that even if you go into politics with the biggest heart and for all the right reasons and good intentions, within a year, you're going to be corrupt.
No.
And that is exactly why he got out, Steve, because he's like, okay, because he worked in our state parliament and then did some time in our federal parliament, and he said, no, none of this sits right with me. I'm out. And
good for him,
before it happened.
Yeah.
My friend Hebrew Hammer was a commissioner of one of the most crooked counties in North Florida, and he's still a good guy. He was the commissioner. He did a lot of good things in the couple of years that he was in there. And
Hebrew Hammer,
he's a good guy, but he's still a good guy, and he'll always be a good guy. It depends who you are, man. It's who you are, not what you do.
Yeah. You're exactly right. You'll either be corrupt or knocked out of politics. That's exactly what happened to my brother. He just said, I can't do this. I'm not this person. This is not how I was raised.
Yeah.
Right. And I stand corrected on that too, because thank you, PDF, for saying that, because when you said that, it just made me think like, yeah, because if I went into politics, well, I would get eaten up alive and just spit out because I am too nice.
They tried to eat him. Dude, if you've watched him, the things we've been through in the past 2-3 years, they tried it. I mean, they put threats against him. They were going to put him in the crab traps out here off the coast, out here in the Gulf, and they said everything about it. He didn't back down. You know, he stayed. He's still strong to this day. Now he's in Texas, and he's out there involved in stuff too. You know, and plus, you know, he's a arms dealer also, so. Can hook you up with machine guns, anything you need, legally and lawfully, of course.
Of course, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that PDF, of course. But yeah, I couldn't be in politics. My BS detector is always on high and very low threshold.
Amen. My brain is like, what? I don't know. I'm just.
Hey, that's pretty cool. I can say I know somebody that's an arms dealer. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, that is awesome. I would love to be able to say that.
Wendy, enjoy listening.
Wendy, I'm going to jump down because it's 10 p.m. here. I need at least 6 more triple shot coffees if I'm going to last till 5 p.m.
Darling,
wait, it's 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. there, but it's 10 p.m. Saturday night,
it's
right?
4:04 a.m.
Yeah,
here.
so you're
it is, Steve. But I've got to be fully functioning at 1 a.m. because we have the last 4 rounds of the NFL draft.
Okay, so hold on. Who here wants to hear John sing us a song, and do you have a request? I'm gonna throw it up there.
I would love John sing whatever he would like to sing, Wendy.
He always does. He always does.
That's right. That's why I love hearing him sing. No requests from me, but I'm going to duck out and grab another cup of coffee before he does. I'll be right back.
All right, Megan. Good to see you as always. Good to see you, and have a great day.
My request is for John not to sing another song since it's fucking 7 a.m. here. This little quickie.
It's 7. Did I say?
I was gonna say, do you do Zach Brown? You doing the Zach Brown?
Why did I say it's 4:40?
I can.
What's wrong with me?
I know one by him.
Wow. It's 7:45 a.m. Did I say it was 4? Oh my God, y'all.
Hey, John, do you listen to Outlaw Nation?
I do not.
You ought to type that in, and it talks about the things that are going on in the world today. It's more music you won't hear on the radio, called Outlaw Nation. There's a whole group of people that sing with this group of people. A lot of different. If you look Outlaw Nation up, it'll feed you other songs of the singers that go with that. Really good music that talks about today. You know, the things that are going on with the government and society and people.
Aaron Lewis
is one of those guys too.
Yeah.
I love Aaron Lewis. Yeah, he's my dude. He actually
I
talks.
just, you got that kind of voice, where that's the kind of, to tell a story, so to speak. You know what I mean?
I can't believe it though. I can't believe that he talks to me. It's crazy. Anyways. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm high. Ignore me.
Creek Squad, what's up?
Well, when you say most people like music that tells a story, that has a meaning that you can relate to or with, at least my group, I'm not into the stuff where everybody's out there talking about, doing their weird stuff in life. But
doing the crotch crickets and
yeah, I ain't all that weird sexual shit. I'm more into the life of telling the story. I've had a wife for 40 years, man. If I wanted anything, I didn't have to get desperate.
I'm into the weird sexual shit.
You don't want to do the bump and grind? Come on now, PDF.
It did, but I didn't have to do it on the daggone internet. These kids nowadays.
Give me a second.
The bump and grind. Remember that shit? Oh Lord.
We did that in real life. Remember what was it called when you used to bump your hips together? The girls.
The bump and grind.
Was it called the bump or something like that? Yeah, the bump. The bump. That was the closest we could get to a girl when we was like 10 or 12, right? I think when that shit came out.
We did the Roger Rabbit. It was sexy. What you talking about?
Nowadays they grind the floor. Have you seen them?
Oh yeah, they get down. The butt hits the floor. Ooh.
What the hell is that all about? That looks like that would hurt.
But why the hell is these people got these big old butts and they're able to get down like that? Because my butt ain't that big. I can't get down that far.
I hear they purchase them. I hear they're store bought. They go somewhere, Colombia. It's called the BBL, the Brazilian butt lift. They go down there and they get something squirted like old used motor oil.
That shit at Walmart. Don't be lying.
Some of them, yes. That's the poor ones.
No, Temu. They on Temu by
Temu. I thought Temu when I walked back in, Wendy. I didn't hear what we were talking about. Don't think I want to know because I can't put alcohol in the cup.
They got teeth. They got gold teeth. They got all the things on Temu. I guarantee they got butts. Go on.
I can't put alcohol into this coffee yet because I have a really long day, and I think this is where I love you and leave you, Wendy, on this conversation. I'm just wondering.
I got big butts and I cannot lie. I'm shopping on Temu, and
we're putting the alcohol in the coffee is what's going to make the long day a lot shorter.
Please don't. But I am going to love you and leave you guys.
Okay.
PDF, Steve. I don't think I've no PDF from chat. Steve, I don't think I've met you before, so it's lovely to meet you.
We don't like Steve. He's from Hawaii. He gets to live in Hawaii and we don't, so.
Well, I live in Australia, so I'm nowhere near the ocean, but we're surrounded by water and we're an island, so it kind of works, Steve. Kind of.
Right on. Yeah, and it's great to meet you too. Yes.
All right, Wendy. I will see you in a few days, I hope. Always a pleasure, my love. Love you. Love you, love.
I love you, Megan.
Much love.
All right. Take care, everyone. Talk soon.
All right, shut up so I can sing a damn song and get the fuck out of here. Here's your Zach Brown.
All right, everybody on mute so he can stand us out.
Well, we've been talking about all the politics. This is called Free.
Just as free. Okay, never mind.
So we live out in our old van, travel all across this land, me and you. We'll end up hand in hand, somewhere down on the sand, just me and you. Just as free, free as we'll ever be. Just as free, free as we'll ever be. city lights dissolve into the country sky. Just me and you. Lay underneath the harvest moon and do all the things that lovers do. Just me and you. Just as free, free as we'll ever be. Just as free, free as we'll ever be, and ever be. No, we don't have a lot of money. 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 All we need is love. We're free as we'll ever be. Just as free, free as we'll ever be. So we live out in our old van, travel all across this land, just me and you.
I love the little birds in the background there. That was nice.
Beautiful,
Dude, that
beautiful,
was-
John.
Yeah, it was a song you did earlier. I don't remember now because now that song's, but the song earlier that I heard, I was like, dude, that's better than, and I genuinely mean it too. That's better
Whiskey
than
and Me.
whoever
Oh,
sang it.
Whiskey and
That's
You. Whiskey and You. Chris
better
Stapleton.
than Zach Brown does.
Chris Stapleton. He's got it.
And I'm gonna do a shameless plug for my brother Creek Squad. And yes,
All right.
John Wiggs, if you're not doing anything on Wednesdays and you want to do what you just did over there, dude, that'd be awesome.
Can y'all see the deer? Hey, can y'all see the deer standing here in the field over here beside my house looking at me? If you take your phone and zoom in.
I can't take my phone and zoom in. I can't take my eyeballs and zoom in, but yeah, probably.
I got 2 deer standing right there in the field beside me.
It's awesome. So, Steve, you're going to play again John Wiggs on Creek Squad. I've been at Creek Squad a few times.
Actually, there's
Yeah,
5
Cold
deer
Weather is a
standing
good
there.
song too.
Hey, there's 5 deer standing there.
Wow, that's awesome.
There's
See them, they're starting to move. Watch them. You'll see them run. Watch. You can watch. If you see it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all in a row right now in front of that big old
I see
clump
him.
of
I
dead
see him out
trees.
there in the field. Yeah.
6 now. I can see 6.
damn, that's a lot.
Amanda Thomas says, I have not heard that song before. I need to look it up. So she's
nice.
not heard Free
Oh.
by Zach Brown
That was a
Band.
big song for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a great, man, beautiful song. That's yeah, Zach Brown Band.
They jam. I've got the CD out in my pool area. I've got a CD. I've got a system, and it's got that's one of my songs I jam out when I'm laying in the pool.
I'm not a
love
big country guy, but man, there's just
I love Zach Brown.
some songs that really just like, wow, that's the shit. I really
Yeah,
like Zach Brown.
that's funny. I was just talking to someone about that earlier. How up until like 8 or 9 years ago, my entire life, I'm 48 years old. My entire life, I never liked country. But up to about 8 or 9 years ago, for some reason, I was just like, dude, country's pretty badass, man.
Yep.
And then I'm just, so for me, it's awesome because I can go back to the 50s and 60s,
You
and it's
get
still
into the
brand new
old
music.
country. The old
Right.
country is where it's
Yes.
at. The old country, the real
Yep.
deal. The real
Exactly. And it's
deal. Chris Christopherson, Willie
Yep.
Nelson,
Oh yeah.
Hank Williams Jr., Johnny Cash,
Oh yeah. Yep.
George Jones. That's where it's at. That is the real deal country.
To all the girls I've loved before,
That's right.
running in and out my door. Dude, Willie Nelson, rock. Yeah, I know, but it's all new to me still, right? So it's like that's the best
It's
part.
okay. Give it time. Keep listening to it. You're gonna fall in
No,
love.
it
You're
is.
gonna be
I love
like
it. And
it's
Zach
so
Brown's
crazy.
Zach Brown's my favorite.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you get
I
into
really
the
like
newer
him.
stuff, it's got to be Zach Brown, Chris Stapleton, Aaron Lewis. It's got to be all
Chris
those things.
Stapleton. Yep.
Aaron Lewis came from Stained, which if you're a rock
Oh,
guy,
dude, yeah, Aaron Lewis.
so
Yep.
I
I didn't even
love Aaron.
realize. I didn't even realize he was country because I listened to Stain. I've been to Stain concerts back in
And he
Cleveland.
totally went country, dude. He talked to me like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Oh my god, I was like, oh my god, what? He asked
Actually,
me
I
how I was
sing.
doing. What?
I sing on when I used to do karaoke on my channel. I sing Aaron Lewis's songs. Didn't realize it was
That's
country.
what we do. Okay.
Yep.
So, do you want to hear some Aaron Lewis by John Wiggs tonight, y'all? Or today? I mean,
Thanks for nominating me.
You're nominated, John Wiggs, because let me tell you something. John Wiggs didn't know country until country wasn't or was.
Country knew me. I love a
country.
I love a country.
He learned Aaron Lewis, y'all. Okay, you ready? All right, y'all. Listen to this shit.
This guy is fucking hilarious, man.
You listen, Sean. He's a nut. You just listen.
Dude, that is so funny though. I love it.
So John's never been to your channel, Steve, hanging out with y'all?
I don't think so, man. If you have, I apologize for not.
Well, he goes everywhere, but no, I bet he's not because I just got introduced to Steve like recently. But here's the thing: John is he's like the biggest troll on the internet. No, I'm just kidding. So
hey, you know what? He can be a troll, man. He's funny as hell and he can sing, so he can be a troll all he wants.
Let me tell you his story real quick. He literally was a guy just going around in chats, just tripping out on people and being like, "What's up?" and telling dick jokes and all this stuff, and he kept getting blocked, right? And I was in a chat with him one time. We were just having a good old time. I was like, I like this dude. I'm digging it. We were just having a blast. We became best friends. John has a heart of gold. He started his own channel. He is amazing. And he came out of his shell. And he's an amazing artist. He used to actually do all the things on stage. He's here on YouTube to provide beautiful music and just he's a badass soul. I'm telling you, I love him to pieces.
So what really happened is
what really happened
is when COVID hit and then everything got shut down. I never even went to YouTube before until that, and then after hanging out on a few channels that I happened to find, Wendy and another gal brought me up on a live stream just to bullshit with me because the host left.
I broke your cherry.
Yeah, she broke my cherry.
John, how much did you pay her for that? Because I could probably do a commercial for you like that too. I'm just thinking.
It took a lot.
I need some money. I'm just saying I could use some money. I'd probably put something together. You know what I mean? But no, but seriously though, John, it's like exactly what Steve does. You know what I mean? They go over there, they get people on the panel, and they talk and have fun, and they lose their channels and get strikes and all the good stuff that goes with having the fun times on YouTube. How many channels you lost, Steve? Or what's the name?
I didn't even sing when I first started. I just hung around.
Well, that's what they do. They get over there and that's what the channel is pretty much all about over there with Steve's channel is everybody having fun and singing and playing music. We got people over there with guitars. There's some guys out here that are really good. Yep. And the one guy, he uses an AI to make music and then he plays the music that the AI makes. It's pretty wild.
Well, you're not new here. You know, I've got some great music.
I'm new. I just started my channel last week. I'm a new guy.
Shut up. Look, PDF, you already know I've got some great artists that come up here. I got some
Yes,
great.
that's why I say that's what it's all about. They're having fun like that. That's
Yeah.
what I say. Sometimes I like to go around and troll the trolls, but most of the
Yeah.
time I like having fun. I mean, that's what I started about, having fun.
It's all about fun, y'all. It's all
If I ain't
about
That's what
fun,
my
I'm gonna do
channel
something else.
this is what I say about my channel. It's to have a good time, to bring people together. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are in the outside world, but we just come here to forget about real life and just
That's
let
right.
go and have a good time.
Amen.
And that's part of the reason I came up, because when I was first in chat, I remember you said something about, we're just here having a good time, doing this, doing that, and that's what I put in the chat. I said that's exactly what it's all about, having fun.
Yep.
That's exactly what our channel should always be about. I do understand there's drama. I do understand there's chaos and all the things and serious topics.
There's
I get that.
politics, religion, and there's real life that
We do
that
have that.
everybody's
We
got to
do
talk
have
about. Either that, or you're just putting your head in the sand. So
we do that, but at the end of the day, what made you happy? The music and the fun made you happy.
And I've learned to leave the trolls alone when I go certain places. It's hard for me to do, but I'll try to leave the trolls alone. I'll put it that way when I go to places like
when you
Steve.
drop my link, so some of these new folks that came in can pick me up.
I'll drop it again, honey. Yes, I got you.
All right, let me do this. This is
I was
Aaron
already
Lewis.
subscribed to you, John. I was already subscribed to you, dude. Yeah. When I went to subscribe, I was like, oh shit, I already got you.
I'll drop it again. I think I still have it on my thing here. Y'all make sure y'all sub up to my dude here. He's my co-host. He's amazing, y'all.
All right, we're gonna try Aaron Lewis. This is
Let's do
called
it.
Someone.
Damaged goods, I'm complicated. No, I tell a lie. Some people say I ain't worth saving. Sometimes I think they're right. Ain't no secret, I can say it. I get it wrong most of the time. Looking at you right now, baby. The one thing I got right. Someone else walked away. Someone else busted. Sure as hell someone else lived in a long, long time. Oh, someone else called my bluff, saying I ain't even worth that love. No one else could have loved me like you do. Thank God my someone seen. Wasn't perfect, you were patient. I didn't know what you were waiting for. I said I must have found an angel sent from heaven's door. Someone else walked away. Someone else would never stayed. Sure as hell someone else would have left me a long, long time ago. Oh, someone else would have called my bluff, saying I ain't even worth that love. No one else could have loved me like you do. Thank God for someone seen. I'm damaged goods, I'm complicated. I shouldn't know how to lie. Someone else would walk away. Someone else would never stayed. Just as someone else would have left me a long, long time. Oh, someone else would have gone my bluff, saying I ain't even worth that love. No one else could love me like you do. Thank God my someone's you. Thank God my someone's you. Ooh.
There you go.
Dude, you couldn't have picked a better song because that is the song that I was saying I sing Aaron Lewis when I was doing karaoke. That is the song I sing for Nina. And
Beautiful, isn't it?
Wendy
Oh,
turned me
look at
on to that song. I didn't even know Aaron Lewis.
He
knew
did.
that.
He was like, "Who's Aaron Lewis?" I'm like, "Dude, for real?" Yeah.
I know
that's-
every word of that song. It's just, dude, you couldn't have picked a better song,
I
man.
seen you
That was so
singing
cool.
it, Steve. I totally seen you singing it. You were all on that.
I forgot I had my camera on. I thought I did this, but
No,
I forgot.
no. It's okay because I was doing the same thing. It's okay, dude. It's okay.
Yeah, well, it is 7 a.m, so my voice is a little shot right now.
It's a little rough, but we like the raspy, and you know that, John. So it's all good. It was beautiful. You did a great job. What'd y'all think, chat? Pretty freaking good is what Guard says. Carol says beautiful. Amanda says very beautiful. Rich is giving you a bunch of claps.
Ed says, "Get the fuck to bed."
Aw, that's so
It
awesome.
says, seems sad with this song. Ed, you need to find love, Ed. You need to find some love.
It's not sad. It's just it's a
It's a
good
beautiful song. That song warms my heart.
Yep.
I love it too.
Very pretty.
That's
very
that's
pretty.
the only reason why I learned it, because it was like, wow, I can relate to this one.
Yep.
No,
Life
Ed
is
knows what.
complicated, you know.
That's funny. Ed knows what time it is for me, and I do. I got to wake up in 4 hours, so I get to get 3 hours of sleep by the time I go to bed.
Rome says I loved it. So awesome.
That's a grown ass man.
Oh.
Well, it's funny to me because Ed's on the other side of, like, he's 5,000 miles away, actually like 6,000 miles away, something like that. But Ed knows.
Well,
and I love you, Creek. Creek's my brother, man. Creek's my brother.
I thought something bad happened because I
Dude,
never.
no, Ed, that's the only reason, because I'm stream sharing it, Ed, and that's the only reason I did it. Because, well, I wanted to get views for her, and then at the same time, I'm like, I wonder how many people like.
It gets views for you too.
I've seen a lot of cool people in here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm really hoping that we're just building more of our communities together.
Exactly.
That's what matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't grow by yourself.
I don't know. I grow pretty much every day.
Well, John, you're not grown up. You're
grown.
You're still a man child. You're a man
grown ass man. Don't tell me.
I have to mansplain to you daily, but anyways.
So, hey, John, every morning when I wake up, I am grown.
This is as big as it's getting.
I know. Like, it's not going to grow any more than this. I just have to face it. Oh, my God.
Shit. The problem is now I got to pee, so I'm going to have to aim it the other direction.
I don't even hear your old man problems. Damn. I'm still working on the little man problems. Cheers. Seriously though, like it's all about community and being together and meeting new people and coming together, because we don't do this by ourselves. And it's not about numbers, it's about quality, not the quantity of people. It's about the quality of people. You meet so many awesome people in here. John Wiggs has become my best friend, my co-host in the last 2 years. And I didn't think I would even speak to somebody in the chat saying the shenanigans that he
The
said.
shit that comes out of my mouth.
Yeah. But we became the bestest friends ever, you know. Carol Fuglebon, that's in my chat right now. Me and her go way back, probably 3-4 years. I mean, I've known her forever. There's just so many awesome people here. And you only get to know people like that if you give people a chance. Come together, build community.
Right now, over me.
I was just gonna say, dang it, you beat me to it.
You got to be quicker than that.
But no, that's like Creek. I met Creek Squad through YouTube, and we're like best friends, man.
There you go. See, people come and go, but the true people, they do. They come and go.
Especially on a first date.
I know you come and go a lot. I get it because you're just, you're a comer and goer. But
it only takes me 30 seconds. Don't worry.
He's not even the minute man. He's just 30 seconds.
You see what I'm saying, though? People do come and go. You're going to meet people. People are going to say hi, bye, whatever. But your true people will stick with you through thick and thin. I've been here. I've been doing this for almost 7 years now. I've been introduced to so many people. And literally, there's so many people in here that are my family. I literally look for my family daily. It's a thing. It's a thing. And so, it is what you want to do with it, But anyways,
exactly. It's what are your intentions? What do you want to do with it? Do you want
right?
Yep.
Are you just here just to say hi, bye, and just watch a live stream? That's fine. That's totally cool. Are you here just to, just listen to something and walk away? That's fine.
I was good with the come and go part.
Well, and I get that. But also, are you here to actually be a part of something? Be a part of your family and friends.
It's kind of like herpes. I'm stuck with it for life.
It is. You're totally stuck with me now. So, anywho, I think I'm going to have to roll another one. Screw y'all. Okay. We're doing this thing.
Weren't you going to bed like an hour ago?
I was going to bed an hour on the live stream. How many hours am I at? Oh my God.
Fucking no.
Hour and a half, hour and 37 minutes.
Well, whatever. I don't think I've ever had a live stream.
You're not. You're more than that. Hold on. I'm
5 hours now.
I was on the wrong tab.
Whatever.
4 hours, yeah. So probably over 4 hours.
4 hours, 34 minutes, and 45, 46 seconds. Whatever. I don't care.
So I've been streaming for the hour and 30. So I've been doing a quickie. That's a long quickie.
That's the quickie right there. Your stream, not mine. Shit. I need to change my
Do you want a quickie? Go see Steve.
Change my title. We'll keep
I'll give you the best 30 seconds of your life.
Right.
Turn mine into I don't.
I'm not even lubed up yet, and he's already done. Damn it.
I don't know what the hell, but I never my live streams usually go 9 hours. So I'm proud of myself. It's pretty good.
Pretty good for you.
Yeah. Well, the other night I did one for 3 hours. Oh my God. I think I broke a record, y'all.
Well, that was because it sucked so bad.
It was. Maybe I was just in a shitty mood. I don't know what happened. I don't care.
It's because I wasn't there. That's why.
Probably because you wasn't pulling your shenanigan orgasms.
Yeah,
all right, I'm firing up. Y'all, you gonna sing one? What y'all gonna do? Who's singing? PDF? Are you gonna?
I ain't heard Steve sing a damn thing all night.
What are you doing?
Actually, I'm taking a channel down right now that's deserves to disappear. But other than that, I ain't doing nothing.
He's looking around behind his back. I don't know.
He said something about Steve singing. I was trying to see who Steve was.
Yeah, Steve sings. He
Somebody
does
tapped
great.
him on the shoulder over
You're
there.
up,
And he's like,
Steve. You're next.
Yeah. I already did my Willie Nelson impression.
Aw.
All the
"You're
girls I
always
loved
on my
before.
mind."
You're
No, you know
all
what? Wait, I can actually use it. I always say this as a joke when I was doing the karaoke on my channel, but anytime someone would sing something, I'd be like, "Man, I was gonna sing that one," but I can say
I
it
know,
seriously.
right? I've seen someone else. do
You
it.
sang my song already, so yeah, I would, but I was gonna sing someone,
I
and I
get it. I
can't
get it.
compete with that. I definitely can't compete with that.
Kathy. What's up? Queen Kathy Bates
Hey,
in the
KB,
house.
how you doing,
Doing,
girl?
darling. Now you got always on my mind. Tell me.
Maybe I did love you.
What is
I can't do
often-
Willie, man. I just think his voice sucks so bad.
Quite as often as I should have. He's
I
got like
should-
that nerdy voice, but it's cool at the same time,
It-
right?
So groovy. It
I'm
reminds
doing it.
me.
I'm doing the Elvis version. Maybe
Oh, God, do not.
I-
Do Elvis.
I know.
I will kick you off my channel if you do Elvis. Do not do Elvis.
Kick me in the balls right now.
We can't do no Elvis, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know. People are gonna be like, "What?
We're caught in a trap.
No, don't do it.
I can't walk out
No."
because
Look,
I love you
Steve,
too much,
Steve,
baby.
Tell him no. Tell him to stop now. Tell him to
Dude,
stop.
my hips started shaking. I was
Son,
like,
no.
Why can't you
No.
see? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What you
My
doing
lips starting to curl
me? It's making Wendy's lips curl up too. Just saying.
You get that little side
No.
We can't go on to. Never mind.
Dakota Hayes. And good morning, Salt and Light. Good morning,
Good morning to everybody who's come in. You guys rock.
Dakota
Everybody
Hayes.
loves Elvis. I apologize for being rude. He is the king of your rock and roll. Your rock.
He's the king of the throne, and he died on it too.
Just not mine. I don't have a king of rock and roll, I don't think. I don't know.
So YouTube's allowing people to put naked women on their thumbnails.
Dude, I see tits every
my
freaking
God.
day on YouTube.
I
swear to God, I see tits every day.
Oh my God. No. I seen the puss. The tits
Yeah.
and the puss.
I've been reporting them. I've been getting them taken down.
I reported like 12 yesterday, I think. Like 10 or
You
12.
are such a
I
bitch.
just report.
Don't you be
Yes, I did.
Don't you be raining on my party.
When I click live stream on my subscription page, and all I see is a bunch of women that are nude.
Yes.
Hey, John only needs 30 seconds. Don't.
It's
Taking-
Indian
You're
women. It's the
You're
women
30
from India.
I'm 45 seconds. Come on, man.
Oh,
Give me
no.
a
I
break.
had to report that shit, and I've got emails that says, "Well, that content's been removed." Well, I
That
don't.
puts a whole new meaning to just give me a minute.
I just don't want it on my shit. You can have it all day.
Here's 15 seconds to spare.
Any kid that goes on
Give me
YouTube,
time to go get the wet wipes to clean you up.
That's
Hey,
not put on.
any kid that goes on YouTube and clicks live is going to see that.
Yes, exactly. I just was disgusted because I turned on YouTube, and when I have my subscription set, I am paying for YouTube Premium, which is over $15-16 a month, right?
Me too.
After
Me
tax.
too.
I am paying for that. And I click and I turn on YouTube, and all I see is a bunch of women that boobs on the beach covered up is fine. I don't have a problem with it. But
No,
when
this is not the thing. This is the whole woman standing right there on a channel right now. Got
they were
2,400 people.
standing there with their vaginas with the
Yes,
bush.
this one is also. This one is
The
also.
vagina
You say this
hanging
like
out
it's a
the
problem.
bush.
I mean,
It
No,
is a problem because kids
it
don't
is a
need to have
problem.
this out there where they can
I
see.
get it.
But
I get it.
wait, no, what really
It is
blows
a
my
problem.
mind is
It's sexualizing our children is the
It's
problem.
not a problem for you. It's not a problem so much for any of us adults. But the fact, like what he said,
no,
I get
but
it.
it
I
just
totally
blows my
get it.
mind that that's okay, but then
play
God
music
forbid
and
you
my
Yeah,
God,
you
bring
can't
up
play no music. You get in trouble. You play music or say words. Don't say the wrong word either. That's but
I can
Yep,
take screenshots
exactly.
all day long of the shit that I see.
It's
all
because
day long.
you're plagiarizing or you're stealing from the artist. That's the reason why.
Well,
But
okay,
but
but
you're
the
not allowed
thing
to say
about it is,
words.
if see, John doesn't understand the rules of YouTube, the TOS, like the terms of service. Literally, to have a channel, maybe they're not a monetized channel. Why are they still allowed? Maybe because they're not monetized. So there's no
No,
ads behind it. So they can just be naked on it. But if I came up here and I do not monetize this live stream and I come up here and showed you my boob, what do you think
Yes,
would happen?
yes,
your
please.
channel would go down. They strike you for, and you'd be disappeared. But this channel here that I'm looking at right now, it's got 2,400 people watching it.
Watching it.
YouTube still collects commercials.
You want to share that channel, please? I'm ready to go.
John, you don't want to see
Well,
it because
it's
guess
only
what?
it's only the thumbnail. Hey, only the thumbnail's naked. The rest of the video is models walking on a runway in
I've seen that before. Yeah,
In clothes.
in Miami. Yeah, they got the black tape models. These got girls walking around with black tape on.
No,
Man,
dude, I get shit that is the yoga channels and these what are they?
Yeah, they got 14-year-old girls doing
see-through
yoga.
shirts.
Yeah, 14-year-old girls doing yoga now. I strike them
And
too.
I do understand some of the like the comments that come up in chat talking about, if kids are on there, then it's parenting problem and stuff like that. I get that. But here's the thing. If kids are not allowed to go on TikTok, for say, okay, I don't know. I don't have children, but I'm just saying parents are against TikTok. They're not allowed to go on TikTok. They're not allowed to go on Facebook. And what are they going to do? They're going to find YouTube. They're going to go on YouTube regardless. They're going to go on some social media. That's what
TikTok's way more strict than YouTube. TikTok is way more strict than YouTube. You ain't going to get away with half the stuff we do on YouTube. You will never get away with on TikTok. They will take your channel.
I don't have it, so I don't know. But
I'm
that's
saying,
what I'm saying.
no, I do. I got I got one video over there that got over 500,000 views on it. I got a bunch of videos over there that got hundreds of thousands of views. TikTok's a lot more fun, actually, than YouTube. But you can't say or do the stuff we do. Now, you can play music and stuff as long as you don't, on your videos, as long as you don't go over 15 seconds. And they still monetize you over there. And they give you a page, all the stuff you like, you can advertise on your page. If anybody buys any of it from your page, you make money on that. It's really a better program, actually, the way it's put together. YouTube's starting to copy it. You know how we got these new lives that go straight up and down? That's a TikTok thing. Yeah, that's a TikTok thing. That's all TikTok right there.
I already knew
that little heart you got down here on the bottom of your screen. Yeah, I hate that too. But that's going to be eventually YouTube's going to be able to let us click on that and give you money. Because that's what they do on TikTok. When they give you roses and hearts, they're worth, a penny or 0.07 of a penny. You know what I mean? So they're switching over to YouTube will soon be exactly like TikTok. And in saying that, they're going to have to get a lot more strict, but yet they're going to allow naked women on our thumbnails.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, I mean, and none of us are against naked women or naked men. We're all adults. We love a human body, but
that's what nude beaches are for.
That it's there, right there. As soon as you turn your computer on, it's right there in your face.
Yeah, so if I got a kid sitting here, I got a kid sitting here, and I want to, because right underneath it is a gamers page, DMC Live. So I'm looking at my screen. I see Steve's video live. I see the naked girl. I see a news channel. Then I see a gamers channel. And I'm like, well, this is any kid's going to look straight at the screen, and he would kick on the
games in the news. We're going straight to that woman.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. YouTube allows this, and the AI can't see it. I mean, come on, man. The YouTube's allowing this for the money. They get commercials off the page.
Exactly why it's allowed.
whether it's
Here's what
monetized or
pisses me
not.
off. What pisses me off is that I did report all of those ones that I reported, and it come back, well, you know, they've been blocked or restricted or whatever. And then I actually had to reset all my stuff tonight because I had issues with my Wi-Fi or last night. And I did that, and I turned my computer on. The first thing that comes up is a bunch more of those.
Yep.
Now, how
And
does this
another one
even
today.
work? Why are they in my algorithm? It's got to
Hey,
be
at
somebody
least
connected to something.
at least
Like,
I had the decency to turn my camera off and mute it before I filled this up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Can't go any higher.
well, it's about time you filled that up. How did that
No, I'm
work out?
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm thinking as long as you use it for your thumbnail, I was thinking maybe I should put naked women on my thumbnail. Maybe I'll get me 2,000 views. You know what I
It'll
mean?
get you
Tons
clicks.
of
I can
views.
promise you that.
Yes.
Tons of views. Hey, maybe we'll all do that. We'll just
Well, I
find
tested it. I put a hot looking girl on a thumbnail one time, and I had people cussing me out in the chat because she wasn't in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's well.
So it says it will get people to click on it.
That's where clickbait gets you because they'll click on it and they'll be like,
Where's she at? They cussed me out because the thumbnail, the girl wasn't in the video.
Like, dude, I watched that whole video and what the hell, man?
That's what they said. They did. They cussed me for it. Unsubscribed and everything. Thumb down me and all that good stuff.
Well, that's right. Thumbs down works too. It still gets
Yeah, they thumb down me, man. That shit hurt. Boy, that hurt. I felt it. It was hurtful.
thumb it down, yo.
Well, see, YouTube stopped putting thumb down counters on your video because they say it was hurting people's feelings. That's why they stopped the counter on the thumb down. You can see the thumbs up, but you won't see the thumbs down.
Yeah.
YouTube would. We could go into a page and put 1,000 thumb downs, and they'll have 3 thumb ups when we didn't like it, right? Well, YouTube says, well, you're hurting people's feelings, so we're not going to do that.
It's all about feelings.
Yeah, that's some bullshit there.
If you go into your studio and you go into your studio analytics and stuff, you can actually find your thumbs down on your certain videos. You can. It's there. But it's not on the actual videos now. It's insane. But I just learned that like a week ago because I was playing around. Because I never look at my analytics.
I didn't know that. I'll have to go try to find. I got me a lot of thumb. I like thumb downs. That means I'm getting.
If you go into your YouTube studio and you go to like a certain video or whatever, and you go in there and you're looking at your analytics and you go like the audience part, I think it shows you how many likes versus dislikes, and it'll show you in there.
I would like to see who didn't like it. That's what I'd like.
It doesn't show you who.
I know.
Like, if I go over there and I didn't like it, so I'm going to say, well, Southern Sun and Grown didn't like your bullshit. You know, it's not going to do that.
Well, I got a program. I can see everybody in the room when I turn it on. And so I told them that. So now they all have to go in incognito in order for me not to see them.
It works, right?
But then they can't type. So that they don't like doing that either. Yeah, you can turn a program on like, you'll have like 20 people watching and, 5 people typing in the chat.
Two people in chat, but like 30 people.
Yeah, so I got this program. You can turn it on and see who all's in your chat looking at you.
Well, yeah, you can do that normally, but they have to have already typed in your chat to see if they're still in
no, this program you can see who's in the chat without them ever typing.
Well,
that would be helpful.
Yes. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
On a normal stream though, without a program though, if you go to the participants mode up at the top, it'll show your participants, but they have to have already been in your chat and still hanging around in your chat because once they leave, they're going to disappear off that. But it'll kind of show you, like
No, that's the thing. Like on YouTube, if like let's say someone comes in at the beginning. And then you type @ and then the first 2 letters of their name.
Yeah, that's another way. Yeah.
But if they leave and you type @ if they were there and you type @ later on,
I've seen that too.
Come up.
Where I've not made any comments and somebody will just hit @ and my name, and it's like, how did they know I'm in here?
They were checking.
I get it.
Yeah.
And that lit up, so you were here.
Yep.
That's another way. But you got to, like if they type in to looks for a specific person, yeah, that works. But if you buy that one program my buddy got and lets me use, you can turn it on and see who's in the room, whether they chat or not.
Yeah, I don't even when I go into chats, I'm like, hi, Bill. Hi,
I put my eyeball in. Usually eyeball a thumb up. That means I thumbed up your channel. I gave you a thumb up.
Acting. I don't that's too much work, y'all. And I'm a moderator for a lot of channels, but my God, it wears me out.
We get in some heated debates, though, don't we, Steve? In the past, back in the day.
Oh yeah.
But I want to do shit different for the next 5 years of my life than I did for the last 5. I don't want to keep doing the same shit I did for 5 years ago for the next 5. I think life should change every once in a while, shouldn't it? I mean, find something different to do for the next 5 years of our lives. Because after all the shit everybody's been through in the past 5 years, why do we want to keep doing the same thing over? Makes no sense.
You're tired of being a man, so now you're going to cut off the wiener and you're going vagina. That's what you're saying.
Oh, no, I mess with the police, so that's not quite the same thing. I mean, you better grow you a set of gonads. You want to go out there and stand up against them crooked ass people. So I'm just letting you know right now.
I get it, man. There's good and bad in all people. And
I mean, I'm never going to stop that. I will never stop watching the government work. But, you know, I mean,
the problem is we have no fucking power over it.
Well, yeah, we do. We're filing for body cams right now. That should be interesting. Blue Steel Audits over there. If he's putting up hundreds of dollars right now trying to get these body cams going for a story that we were told, so we only know it as alleged right now. But if it's factual, it's pretty some wild stuff going on over here in Gainesville, Florida.
I've seen some bad shit.
We're gonna he filed for the body cam yesterday, or he sent the money, and you know how they are. They always charge us like way more than it's worth. I mean, I spent $100 one time. We got 2 burps and a beep.
Hey, Barnaby Sanchez. I know we've missed a lot of people in chat, you guys.
Show me your papers.
I want to get a little letter. I want to get them little letters, the I and the D, and then when they say "Show me your ID," I can pull them little letters out of my pocket like them other guys used to do.
I like how Flex does that. Flex your freedom. I actually had him on last Thursday, not this past Thursday, but not yesterday, but last week I had Flex on, and dude, that was great. Interviewing him, dude, was awesome.
Oh, I sent a link out the other day. The Elves was watching it. There's these kids. We were talking about that earlier. The kids doing these pranks. Some of them are pretty funny, but some of them are like just way out there. But these kids do know their rights a little bit. That's a good thing. They're standing up against the cops, even though they're prank. Like they'll get a non-alcoholic beer and stand there and act like they're drinking.
I was just thinking, I know what you're talking about.
Pranks. Yeah, these kids are wild, man. I said, damn, I thought we were bad, doing the cop watch thing. These kids are crazy, man. They're nuts.
I wouldn't have the balls to do that shit.
He has like a smoke machine.
I ain't trying to bring any trouble into my life,
What about the guy with the bag of flour? It looks like cocaine or whatever in his suitcase, and they're sitting there acting like they're making a deal right there by the cops, and the cops look over and see him like, it's crazy, man.
There was that one dude. His name was shit. It's right. I got it. It's Blake something. Blake Blatchard or something like that. But anyway, yeah, he had a smoke machine in his car, and he parks in front of the police station and turns the smoke machine on, and he's got a bong, but it's just got water in it, nothing else. And then he's got a non-alcoholic Heineken, and it just smoke, just like Cheech and Chong smoke, just coming out the windows.
Oh
and the cops
I love that fucking.
What are you doing? Do you know where you're at? And he's like, yeah, it's 420 though, And he's like, what does that mean? And he's like, it's 420. He's like, well, you're in front of a police station, right? He's like, yeah, but it's 420, so it's cool, right? And it's like, wow, man. But yeah, that takes a lot.
I want to see this. I want to see this video. Where the hell is it? Where can I find it?
I think I shared some of them on my community page. Some of the if you start watching one of them, the pranks, just police pranks, they're called. They're police pranks, basically.
I watched the one where you were cussing out that one. Where was you at? You were cussing him out. Oh my god, it was
It'd be
hilarious.
easier to say where was I at that I didn't cuss him.
You
Easier
were
to say.
cussing his ass out, though. I'm going, oh Lord, have mercy.
I've cussed him from North Carolina to South Carolina.
No,
Don't
you
do
didn't
that.
have no filter. You're so wild. You crack me up. It's it's fun.
They treat me that way first, though. I never go off on them
I
until they
know, but
disrespect me or something.
it's just the way that you went off. I was like, oh my Lord.
If you've seen Blue Steel a couple days ago, I did a live stream and had Blue Steel live, and he was having a debate with the lawyer, the head lawyer of the police department in Gainesville, and their top cop dude. For over 2 hours, he asked the same question over and over again, and they wouldn't give him the answer. All they kept saying, well, who's the person you're talking about? And our question was, can we find out if a certain inmate was seen by a doctor that was qualified for the person's illness? They wouldn't give us that answer. 2 hours, over 2 hours, live on the internet, asking the same question 100 different ways. 3 people on the panel asking this lawyer guy, not the top lawyer. Blue Steel debated that guy for 2 hours. It's like, it was unbelievable. And then these are the top people that are running the government, right? Can't answer one simple question, yes or no. It's
they can answer. They just will not. They choose
They're
not
just
to.
no, they're stupid. They can't answer. They're just.
I mean, all he had to say was no. I can't tell you. So then now Blue had to go file for a whole bunch of records to try to figure all this out. And then it's crazy. Yeah, it's really insane. And then
they're scared to answer because they know it's gonna bite them in their ass when they do.
We told them we already know that there's not a
do not
qualified
admit
doctor.
to anything.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Fred Beyer.
Just
Fred
like
Beyer
the one I was talking about, PDF, the one I was watching about whatever happened when they pulled
Fred
the badge
Beyer.
and that cop was like, can I see your ID? No. And you kept asking his badge number and his name, and he never told you. Kind of experiences that I have with McDonald's. I mean, seriously.
You ask McDonald's people for their badge number? That's what you're saying?
No, but no, literally, I got a Big Mac and it had like cum on it. It had no cheese and.
Well, you can never say their name. You can read it, but it's not. You look at it like, what the hell kind of name is that? How the hell do you even pronounce that? So.
Right.
That's why they're supposed to tell us their name verbally so we know how to say it.
Yeah, they're supposed to. But do they know?
Thank you, Carol.
I mean, I can't twirl my R's, so there's no way I could say any of this, the Latin words. I can't twirl R's. My wife can. She can talk Spanish. I can't even say the words she says. I sit there and try to say them. I get tongue-tied.
You just said Spanish, so you got a head start there. You're doing good.
Well, let her talk. I don't need to. Shit. Let her talk.
On your way. You
She
said
can cuss them in Spanish just as good as I can in English.
She got a pendejo pinche puto, touching my chichis.
Sounds just like her now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know what they're
I just said that.
I want to touch your chichis. Just saying.
You're not touching my chichis. No. Okay. Mi casa, su casa. Okay, let's see.
I have to give that one at Dakota Hayes.
I was going to. Okay, I got it. Never mind. Okay, go ahead. What, Dakota? What did she say?
No, she just earned a wrench. I had to give that to her because her comment was hilarious to me. So.
Everyone read this. Say the seal. They give it back. Oh well, yeah. Dakota. I had a girl. PDF. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you have a channel called PDF Alive?
Order Farmer Live, yeah.
Live. It's Elves, honey.
Yeah, no, the Elves is a different channel. Order Farmer Live, and I also have the PDF Files.
Because I've got your other channel. I didn't have that one. I just subscribed to it, PDF Live.
Oh, thank you. I'll go on. I'm running so many different channels right now. I'm on TikTok so much fun. I'll tell you what,
don't confuse me.
I laugh on TikTok a lot more than I laugh anywhere I've laughed in a while, but If you don't like them straight up and down videos you say on YouTube, but try them. I don't like them either, but try them, because if you start scrolling up, right, just keep scrolling up, it'll show you channels you've never seen before. Yesterday I was watching.
Except
check
for
it
when
out.
I'm watching a live on it, it's
A
like
lady riding around on a moped with 6 monkeys on the moped with her riding around.
I get it. Like,
All right.
there's some good videos that I find that I would never find if I didn't have that. I get that,
Yeah.
but
Well, I say it's kind of cool. That's why I like TikTok, because I could scroll up through the lives and see all kinds of different stuff.
But if I'm sitting there and I'm watching a live and I'm used to what I do, just on the laptop, and I'm like just watching a live and I touched the wrong button, like, okay, I'll be right back. It's gonna take time to get used to, because it'll go and scroll and do all these things, and I'm like, what the hell?
Six monkeys. I'm still thinking about 6 monkeys.
Dude, on a moped, right? She riding around. They all different sizes too. They crawling all on the front, the back, up on her shoulders, on the handlebars, and she's riding around with these 6 monkeys on a moped. It was crazy. I never seen shit like what the hell? You'll never know what you're going to see on a live feed videos. That's why I say
I posted PDF's channel there on the one that I just subscribed to.
I'll have to go live on that soon.
You're gonna have to, because it's PDF live. That's probably where you should go live.
Well, it really was it was really originally Swanee River Life, but I had a battle going on. I had a battle going on, and I had some strikes going on, so I had to change the name to avoid some red tape, so to speak.
Well,
so, like I said, back in the day, we had some good battles out here, man. It was all about who could take who down, and they've been trying to take my channel down for 10 years. The trolls still here, though.
People are just, whatever. Well, I don't know.
I get struck every day. Put it that way. Every day, almost, I fight a strike with YouTube. Almost every day. It's sickening. It's disgusting. But that's just how the kind of people that you're dealing with out here. I mean, every single day. Come on, man. Get real.
Well, that's the reason. I love my fam. I love my community. We're good. We're cool. We ain't got no reason to.
I got struck 10 times in one day, and I beat all 10 strikes. That's why I tell them.
I've only dealt with 2 in 3 years.
You stepped your game up a little bit.
The first one I fought and I won, and then the second one they're just like they didn't want to hear anything I had to say.
I make videos of the strikes and then me winning them and put them up 10 in one day, just to show them, look, you can't win. I'm bulletproof. Come get you some. I've been telling them.
Gotta get you some. Gotta get you some. What the hell is this?
I mean, they actually made a fake Facebook page up trying to pretend that they're me. It's an organization, and they spelled the word organization wrong. And all they do is put videos of cops saving cats out of trees and stuff. I don't know what it's all about.
Look how good they are. Look how good they are.
That's some hated shit when a motherfucker makes a page with your name and puts all good cop videos on it. If there is one, which I ain't found one yet because. But hey, they should have learned how to spell organization, wouldn't you think?
Most of the people on here that talk shit can't spell. What are you talking about?
I can't neither, but I got a dictionary. Hey, babe.
Dictionary. I got Google. Y'all, I got Google.
See, there ain't a word she can't spell.
I'm getting senile, y'all. I go to Google sometimes and be like, how you spell? Y'all ever do that? I mean, that's sad, but I have to. Like,
I just ask her. She'll tell me how to spell it.
I used to be in spelling bees.
Really?
And I did, and I won spelling bees. But
Right.
that was
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, right?
But why should your husband worry about knowing how to spell anything if you already know? That's a waste of time for both y'all to know, right?
I just Google everything.
That's twice the work.
I can't. My spelling's so bad, Google can't even figure it out. What are you talking about?
Dude, man, I just did that yesterday.
I
had to do okay, Google. Oh, shit, I just did it. And then I'm like, how do you spell because they couldn't figure it out when I was typing it. But yeah.
Yeah, then they can't understand what you're saying. They can't understand your language.
Really fast, and you look like you're saying all kinds of shenanigans that you're not fucking saying. And then the voice detection. Oh, you might as well forget that shit. Oh my god. Anyhow.
Yeah, have everybody have a conversation and only use voice talk, voice text. Could you imagine what the people would be saying if everybody only used voice text? You know how it always messes up, you know? I think that's more of a conversation, wouldn't it? You know, hit enter no matter what it says. That's what I do. I don't care. Hit it.
When I'm typing and shit, I do that. Like I'll be trying to mod a chat, and I'm like, I'm so tired. I'm drinking, but I'm modding, and I'm typing real fast. I'm trying to say hi to everybody, and it'll be like all kinds of crazy shit, and I'm just like, enter. It's all good. Surely they'll figure it out. You know?
Yeah, if you don't get it, oh well.
I'm sorry, my bad, but you know, it happens. It is what it is, right?
It will be what it will be, and in 100 years, none of this is going to matter.
Exactly. I wonder if our shit's still going to be
20 minutes. None of this will matter. Just saying.
Well, it in 20 minutes it might matter, but is the YouTube going to be here in 20 minutes? We don't know.
I don't know. They had a good day on Wall Street today, so.
Did they? You watch Wall Street now.
I do.
So you actually have that kind of sense.
I used to be a scalper.
I have a 401k.
I'm learning things, y'all.
Hey, I used to do penny stocks.
Oh my god!
I used to watch the stock market when I did the penny stocks.
Smart crew. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I like penny stocks, man. I just sit there and take me a little layer off the top every day. Just a little skim of the cream and just stick it in my
fractions of a penny. They don't notice anything.
No, in and out quick.
Pick up some options.
I was buying my stocks by 9 o'clock, and hopefully by 9:30, I done sold them, and I'm on the way to the beach.
That's right.
A few pennies, I'm good. Out the door I went. I made 88% profit the first year I ever traded stocks. So the dude, back then we had Scott Trader, which ain't around no more, but the guy was like, "Man, you look good at that shit." And I said, "No, I ain't. I just know how to buy low and sell high, right? And make sure you got plenty of volume." That's all I went on was volume. You know what I mean? If there was a lot of people trading, odds are you get in and get out quick if you don't try to make too much, right?
Yep.
And that's what I did. And he said I made 88% profit the first year I ever did it. So like I was a natural for it, but you got to have good internet connection. And where I live now,
you have good internet.
We got shit internet. So
it's true. You really do.
Right.
You have good internet connection to YouTube. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean to the stock market, because if somebody's in California and they can see the stock move before I do, even a fraction of a second before I do, I'm not going to be able to trade stocks and do that.
Exactly. I get it. Yeah.
So I had to stop when I moved out to the country. I mean, I watched one of my stocks one time, Capstone Turbine, CPST, back when Obama was in office. I had $100 worth. It went to over 4,000 that day, and then all the way back down to $1. So I lost $99 that day. But I was working. I didn't get to watch it that day because I had a job, you know. So I could have got out at 2,000. You know what I mean?
Could have made bank, but
yeah, you just got to watch it every day. So it's like a full-time job sitting there staring at the screen, constantly checking stuff.
That'd make me crazy. That would totally.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, I'm not doing that no more. The money's good, but it ain't worth the time you have to give. And I feel the same way with YouTube as far as trying to be a creator, an actual creator. I've done it. You know, like I said, I know what it takes. I'm not going to give up that much of my life to be able to comply with the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, because in the end, like I've told you over and over again, it's all about being together, being friends. You know, just the friendships and stuff. That's what's important. numbers are
YouTube
not
don't like
important.
that, you know. We're supposed to be out here as creators making videos that'll make them bank.
Yeah, they'll make them money, but that's
Yeah,
not what we're doing.
they
And
They're
like you said, that's what it comes down to. You have to comply.
Yeah.
they're
to
wanting
their-
their money, and they're seeing everybody just getting comfortable and just hanging out. Using
Well, you can't smoke a cigarette. You can't smoke a cigarette, drink a beer, nothing, and have your video commercialized.
I have to. None of my live streams are monetized because all I do is smoke and drink. And
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't even, and you can't do that. And it's like I got a panel on TikTok, and someone lights a cigarette up. A red banner will come across the bottom of my screen saying that to kick this person out, they just did something that goes against your safety and health. And otherwise, I have so many seconds to kick them off the screen. Or
it's okay when
I
they're
won't
not
put commercial. Well, no, on TikTok, when you're commercialized like that, that's what they'll do. They'll put a banner up and tell you, hey, get rid of this person or we're taking your commercials for this stream away. So all you do is drop them off your panel and then let them back up in, and you're still commercialized. Yeah, they give you a warning. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things that are so much better over there that it'll blow your mind, but they're way more strict. You can't cuss. I mean, you can't do a lot of stuff that we get away with here. So there's goods and bads with it, but I don't see the right for the government to take the platform down because it's a really good platform. I mean, there's a lot of options for people to make money that they give you. You don't have to do anything other than get so much, like I think 5,000 followers or something. And then you have all these options that they can start giving you a way to make, a few pennies, which is fun. So that's what this is all about. So if you go somewhere that says, hey, I'll throw you a few pennies, a few donuts, here you go. And we're set up the way the people in the room, like if you was playing music, John, people in the room could start giving you roses and hearts and diamonds. And they have these things called lions and tigers and bears. That's $400, $500, and $600 gifts. And you watch people. Yeah, my.
Oh my.
So they got. I mean, I hate to just talk about too much, but I watched a girl make $2,000 sitting there holding a zucchini in her hand, just staring at the screen.
Oh, damn! I mean,
are you sure it was just in her hand?
Well, she changed hands every once in a while. And the other girl had a giant cucumber. And she just sat there and held it in her hand and stared at the screen. Wow. She was getting hundreds of dollars.
I get it.
No wonder kids ain't working no more. Why should the kids get a job? Think about it. Why should they get a job?
No wonder I get a damn Big Mac from McDonald's and ain't got no cheese, no lettuce, no nothing on it, but it's got mayo.
Or if you tattoo your whole face, people will give you all kinds of money over there. I don't know what it is. The people with whole face tattoos, they're getting money left and right. You'll see a little things going in. So, I mean, get your face tattooed. You can make money on TikTok. Anything weird.
Tattoo in my face.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can go to the zucchini thing. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, I could play with my toes or something. I mean, I'll find.
Oh, there's feet people over there too. Yes, there's feet people. I see them.
We could totally clip some toenails.
That's OnlyFans. You go.
I feel like the weirdest of the weird.
Put some Jergens on your face. I'm sure you'll get some hits then.
Hey, the weirdest of the weird, man, is what's on TikTok. The strangest of the strangest of the strangest of the people of society are all on TikTok. I've never seen. I've been all over. When I went over there, I was like, what the hell happened to society? It blew your fucking mind. I'm telling you, it's shocking, the stuff that's over there. And then people are just throwing money at these people left and right.
They sure are.
See, that's crazy because I didn't it's not a money thing for me to be on YouTube. I do get paid every month, yes, but it's because of the support that I have from my friends. It's not doing random crazy. You know what I mean?
Right, but if you got that heart thing set up where you get all them hearts in there, right? Well, if I have to buy,
never think about that there. I don't have TikTok and shit. So
when YouTube makes it to where I can buy 1,000 hearts for $1, right? So let's just pick that number. So now, say I can buy 1,000 hearts for $1 on this stream, and I could go over there and start clicking on them hearts, and it'd be sending you 0.07 of a cent with each heart. Okay. I could send you 10 or 20 hearts, right? Well, if everybody in the room does that, we all send you 10 or 20 hearts. We sent you 0.07 of a cent, right? Well, that's the way the program's set up over there. Here it's not, but if somebody wanted to send someone money, they could click on the heart, and if they have money in their account, and YouTube will be like that. That's why that little heart's down there. They're getting used to it, seeing it
I
there.
don't like it. I always take it off my streams, or usually.
Eventually there'll be money involved with that. And there'll be a bunch of different emblems you'll be able to buy, just like TikTok. And some of them will be worth hundreds of dollars. Like I said, over there, they have emblems of lion, tiger, and bear, $400, $500, and $600 an emblem. So when you see one of them emblems pop up, somebody just gave somebody $500 or whatever. But TikTok keeps like 30 or 40% of that too. So, that's how that works. They're making bank.
Crazy Hillbilly, you tried to come up and you dropped back down. I brought you up. Or I tried to bring
like
you
seeing how all the different platforms work. You know what I mean? Because everything's so different. And YouTube's more for us old peoples, and these other platforms are more for the younger peoples. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's not the same Crazy Hillbilly. Never mind. I don't know. Maybe it is. You got a new channel there, Crazy? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Crazy Hillbilly, what's going on? It's you. Okay, you got the camel. It's you. You tried to come up and it kicked you. I don't know. Try again. Wave at me in the basement. Hey, Stampy. He asked me if I kicked. I kicked the camel. Yeah, camel toe. Mm-hmm. Okay, anyways.
I tell you the other day, I was sitting here and some girl's out at the gate tying up a 250-pound St. Bernard to my gate.
Oh, no. Why?
I like to lost my mind. I was bugging. I grabbed the camera, turned it on, told her, grab my key. I'm going to have to chase these people.
Why was she talking? She was talking to your gate. Why?
That's what I wanted to know when I went running out the front door screaming, hollering, saying, hey, you can't do that.
Okay, that's random as hell.
It was somebody that I knew 5, 6, 7 years ago showed up in town. Their house had burnt down. They needed a ride to South Florida in the middle of the day.
I'm going to say just some random person drove by and said, I think I'll just tie my damn dog up to this
I
gate.
thought they were abandoning the dog, though. I went out the door furious. I was enraged.
No, I ain't taking care of that big ass some bitch. Are you leaving me some food? Shit.
Could you imagine them? I went out the door livid, man. Like, hey.
I drop a dog off of my house. It's on. I swear I'll chase him down the damn road. Not no more.
They had just unloaded it out of a Mercedes SUV, a Mercedes-Benz SUV sitting out here unloading a St. Bernard. I'm thinking, no, this is not the way this works in the middle of the country.
Crazy Hillbilly, you're fine, honey. I figured out something was probably going on. You got your new phone going. That's awesome. No, I didn't drop you. You came up. You dropped right back down. It was all on you. So if you can figure it out, you can show me your, your hillbilly ass self waving at me in the basement. Then I'll bring you up. Yeah, I won't be here much longer.
Hebrew Hammer.
I was just about to say I got to get going because now I have to wake up in 3 hours.
I know. Oh my gosh, I've kept everybody up all night.
No, you didn't keep me up. I'm so glad you had me up, and I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome.
I appreciate you, Steve. Thank you so much for hanging out. You've been awesome, and you're welcome here anytime. Everybody that you've been co-streaming on your channel, hey, I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with us. Hope y'all have had fun. I hope to see y'all again soon.
Hey, and if Steve warns you about somebody, you could bet he knows what he's talking about. Ain't that right, Steve?
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
If we warn you, or if you warn her about somebody, you know how we are. We watch each other's back because they tried to get Steve a while back, and I warned him, and well, they got him anyhow. But either way, we try to cover each other's back. We know who the good people are here and who ain't. And I see Hebrew Hammer's over there. Hebrew Hammer, he's my friend that I was telling you about.
If I've got somebody that's got my back and they tell me, I'm definitely going to appreciate that, and I'm going to be.
I don't just tell people; I show them a clip. Here you go. Watch this video, and then you tell me how you think. That's how I do it. I don't ever just tell somebody. I always have facts to prove what I say.
That's the way to do it.
And it still blows my mind to this day what you showed me, because I was like, oh man, thank you again. Even now, what, a year later, thank you again for sure, because I would have never known.
So I say, man, I try to let everybody know what's going on out here. Now, we don't all know everything, but we try to cover each other as good people.
Yep.
That's awesome, and I do appreciate y'all being here. I've had such a blast. I love hanging out with y'all for sure, and having a good conversation.
It's kind of like having an adult conversation, huh?
Yeah, we're adulting.
I'm not used to having adults in the channel here. Just saying.
John is so right about that. Hey, Crazy, what's up? Did you get it going?
I got it. I figured it out. I think I kicked myself out. I'm sorry, but I think I did it, Wendy.
Okay. But yeah,
All
that's
right, so
totally true.
Much love,
Adios,
much
Steve.
aloha,
Good to meet
guys.
you, man.
I'll see you again soon. Love you guys.
On Wednesday, man.
Oh, right
All
on,
right,
man.
Steve,
Definitely. Yep.
We'll definitely see you there, hon.
Okay.
Appreciate ya. So what's going on with Crazy Hillbilly? I'm not going to be on here, but just for a little bit, like a few more minutes.
I've been
so
watching
full of
all
shit.
fucking night long. I've been watching since you came on, Wendy. I just been quiet.
Well, bless your heart.
Well, I've been up all night drinking moonshine. You're lucky I'm talking. I drunk myself to fucking sober, I guess.
Well, give me. I need to drink your moonshine. I'm thirsty.
I get it.
I've been up all fucking night drinking that shit. I had to run me another batch and made a batch, and I couldn't stay out of it, man. I had to fucking drink it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking, when I do crash, man, I'm gonna fucking have a hell of a hangover tomorrow, Sunday, I guess.
Good night, Kurt. I appreciate you being here, honey. I know a lot of y'all are still over there at Steve's channel. If y'all are saying good night, you've been here. Like I said, I appreciate you being here. Y'all are more than welcome to be here anytime. Come hang out.
What the hell is that shit? Do that again, dude. What the hell was that?
I mean,
coffee, man. That's a long coffee.
No, he's got one of them shiwi things too. Is that what Steve had? Didn't he have one of them things, a funnel shiwi thingy?
I like my coffee like I like my women, dark and bitter. Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all weird. Y'all got weenies. You don't need all them things with holes in it. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all are so nuts.
At least I didn't still can't run off with it.
Thank you, Creek Squad. Appreciate you, Hen. And Steve, I do appreciate you. Dakota, everybody, y'all have a great night and be safe for sure. I'll just be here a couple more minutes to hang out and give Hillbilly hell. A couple more minutes, Got to give him a few minutes.
See, man, I'm gonna want some flavored moonshine, apple pie or something. I don't like it unless it got some sweet to it. You know what I mean?
Oh, you would like this. I did it with bacon.
Bacon? Bacon's good with everything, but I've never had bacon. Man, imagine what that tastes like.
Oh, dude, it goes down real good.
Kool-Aid, not bacon.
I've never heard
I'm
of.
talking about moonshine with bacon, man. What you do, you take the bacon grease, and when you're running it, you take the bacon grease and you heat it up, and you just barely put a little bit of that bacon grease in that shit when it's thumping.
Oh my Lord!
Thump, 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 thump. That little thump, thump. Yeah, you just take a little bit of that bacon grease, man. Woo! It's like eating fucking fresh bacon every morning.
Hey, you ain't messing with me. You're for real, right?
Yeah, I'm fucking 100% real, dude. I don't fuck around. I don't lie. I don't bullshit. What comes out of my mouth is fucking real. You ask Wendy. She's known me for how many years, Wendy?
Well, I'm there.
Long enough to know I'm Southern, but not as hillbilly as your bacon ass grease moonshine drinking.
I'm in Florida and up near southern Georgia. I've heard of stuff, but I never heard that one. That's pretty rough.
I had bacon grease in my moonshine. I mean, just saying.
I'd try it out. I'd take a sip.
I'd try it. I'd totally try it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Wendy, when she says to me that, hey, do you ever get that fucking pizza box yet from that guy? Wendy?
Did I get the
You want me
pizza
autograph
box?
or signed?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
where was I supposed to be spot? What did I miss? I forgot. I don't know. Tell me again.
You said you wanted a pizza box. It looks like me. It had a hillbilly like me.
Yes,
you know what I
I
mean.
don't have it. I don't have it, but I'm gonna totally get it.
The little guy right there.
Huh?
You told the guy you wanted a pizza
That's a
box.
fever dream.
He wants the pizza box guy. I know.
No, he said that you told somebody that you wanted a pizza box or something, and he's asking, did you ever get it?
Who? Oh my God.
Because it had my. She's all messed.
Don't confuse me right now.
I don't think she ever got the pizza box, or she'd remember.
I'm pretty sure she would know if she got her. I'd love a piece of her box.
Yeah, but she wanted
not her
the
pizza
box
box.
because it had my little guy on it. What I'm showing right now, that little hillbilly guy was on the pizza box one night, and she said she wanted a box, and she was going to get it and send it to me, so I could autograph it.
I don't remember who it was. Was it Al?
So you never got the box from Wendy.
Anyways, I didn't get
the got it. Keep smoking that wacky weed.
I did not get the box, but I'll let you know if I get a box. With a guy.
She don't. Oh my God, Wendy, I love you to pieces, but man, you got to remember stuff. I love you to pieces. You're like a sister to me. Come on, you're fucking killing me here.
I'm high. I drink all my beer and I've smoked a lot of stuff.
We've been drinking from moonshine for 2 days, and he still remembers.
He's drinking it, but that's okay. He's got bacon grease in it. Half of his shit's clogged up. He's not even getting all the facts of the actual moonshine.
I know it's just something that he has to remember. It's easy. He's remembering Wendy's pizza box. I mean,
his grease is filtering out the actual alcohol.
You see how he is, John? You see that, right?
Yeah, I see that. I'm drinking almost 200 proofs alcohol with bacon grease, and I can remember, and she can't remember. Lay off that fucking wacky weed shit.
We have a selective memory. We select to remember things when it has to do with boxes. I'm just thinking. I don't know.
Little dude. I don't know. It's been a long night, hillbilly. You can't do this to me. You know.
What? I'm not doing nothing. I'm just asking you a fucking question, Wendy. That's all I'm doing.
What the hell is that?
I need to send her some of that fucking bacon moonshine. She would enjoy that.
I might die. It might clog the rest of my arteries. They're mostly clogged, I think. We'll try it. I mean, rest in peace, Wendy. But okay. It tastes like bacon. Why not? Go out with a bang. What are you holding up?
Oh, it's good. It's fucking good. I'm telling you. Y'all, you want some? I will sing you a fucking jar of it, and you will freak out, dude. This shit is damn good.
Well, that's his background. Am I just stoned? What's going on here? Y'all, somebody help.
We're talking about moonshine with bacon.
Oh my God. Oh, it's a lamp. Okay, never mind. What is hanging off the lamp? Is that a thumb? Like
what?
Is
what are you talking about?
Is that a dildo hanging off a lamp? I don't know what's going on.
That's that guy's thumb.
I'm high. I don't know what's going on.
She wants to know if there's a thumb hanging off of your lampshade.
Where did he go?
Hey, it's the window.
Did he go inside the lamp?
Yeah. That's all you see. See? And then you see that.
I see the smiley face.
Yeah, he's right behind me.
What in the hell is
I'll
that?
look up to you,
He's the channel sticker.
Hey, that was the plaque YouTube sent him.
What the fuck?
Am I tripping or what what the hell's going
Hey,
on?
I got one. I got one for y'all. Check this out. Hang on, let me get it here.
Oh God, I don't know if I can take anymore.
Oh, you can take it. You took a camel, so
Take it to the limit one more time.
she fucking
Hey.
rode a camel, so she can take this. What the fuck she
If I
talking
can ride a
about?
camel, I'm game, y'all. I'm game for this funny thing. Oh, I have a picture.
That's what I'm gonna do my new.
I kind of have a piggy
I
picture
drew
like
it.
that. Kinda. That looks like
I'm the one that drawed that and painted it.
Well,
I'm
that
the one that
you
drawed
did
it.
draw. You drawed it pretty good, and it's kind of creepy. It kind of looks like a clown.
I was thinking I'd like to have a face mask with that on it. That would be cool.
Oink, 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 oink. No, I drawed that.
That's a good draw. I drawed.
I painted it myself.
It's a good drawed.
Yeah, I'm a hell of a good drawer when I want to be.
I draw.
I just gotta get in the mood. I just gotta get in the mood to do it. You know, you get in the mood and you just.
I get like that with carving. I like to carve walking sticks, but like you said, you got to get it right.
How do you do that? I have tried that and tried that. Now I can't figure that. That it must be something.
No, I use a Dremel tool.
Oh, well, I've been trying it with a knife. They used to do on the porch. I mean, with a fucking knife.
You're gonna cut yourself. Even a Dremel, a Dremel's like a knife. It's just a lot faster. But the only thing you have to think about is what's called a stop cut, right? If you cut a straight line in, like even with a knife, a saw, a Dremel, a carton wheel, and then you cut an angle towards that line, you got that chunk will fall out, right? You see what I'm saying? You get that one V piece. Like if you cut straight in, cut at an angle, a V piece will pop out, right? Well, if you do that 2 times beside each other, that'll pop everything out you want, whether it be an eye, a nose, a mouth. You just use them stop cuts over and over again. That's the easiest way to carve. Stop cut. Cut straight in and then an angle towards that line that you cut in. You could do it with a knife. It's a lot harder, but that's basically all you're doing is stop cuts. You know what I'm saying? If you learn how to do a stop cut, there's no shape you can't make. It's either a giant stop cut or a tiny little stop cut. Straight in and then angle towards it. You just keep cutting these out.
Give me the instructions on how to do an Etch-a-Sketch picture properly.
If you watch on YouTube,
well, see, I can take a chainsaw. Check this out. I can take a chainsaw and carve something out of wood with a chainsaw. I can do bears, eagles.
There you go. Yep. Well, Dremel tool's the same thing, but you got to buy that cable that goes on the Dremel. It's got like a bicycle cable that attaches to it. And then your tool's at the end of that flexible cable. So the cable's like 2 foot long or so, and you can just hang your Dremel tool up, and then you hold the cable like a magic marker almost. You know what I mean? So you can like draw with your Dremel. So you could draw the picture on the stick and then cut all around the lines. Some people do it like that. They'll get a print and they'll print on the stick and they'll wrap it around and then it'll put lines and then you carve around the line, kind of like an etch and sketch thing. But I don't do that.
Yeah, but I do have Dremels. I got a couple of Dremels, but I will look into that. That'd be awesome to do.
You got that cable attachment that goes on your Dremel, like a cable?
Yeah, I do. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
That's what you need. Then, like I say, that makes it where you can and wear gloves too, because that Dremel will get you. Boy, I'm a firm believer in wearing gloves when playing with that, especially if you're carving something small like a walking stick. Even though mine, I start out with my walking sticks. I gotta take inches of wood off the outside because I always start with the very center of whatever log I'm working with. So you have to start with a log basically to get that hard center. And then that's the part that you make your sticks out of, because otherwise it's just going to rot and break. If you don't get that center, whether it's cedar or oak or no matter what you're carving with, you want to get that center of it. That's the hardest. That works out pretty good. But yeah, it's fun, man.
I never thought about doing it with the Dremel, man. I never thought about using the Dremel doing that shit, but I'm going to play with that. That's hell yeah.
Look for old man wood spirits or wood spirits, carving wood spirits or old man wood spirits on YouTube. There's bunches of videos to show you exactly how to do an old man face with a Dremel and everything. I mean, you could do it with a chainsaw, I'm sure. And it's the old man face with the beard and the hair. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Type it on YouTube, old man or wood spirits, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's really easy once you watch a couple videos.
I am dying to carve an old man into something.
Well, look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's really cool. That
be honest with you, man. I got a plaster cutter. I do all kinds of weird shit with old tools.
Yeah,
and I'm just this. I mean, I like to have something to keep my mind going constantly. You know, I have to. I come up with some weird shit, make weird shit. I sold weird shit. You know, hell, I made a house out of match boxes. The matches, just in the matches you get in the not the matches that you get.
My husband's dad made one of those in prison. He made a cabin out of little matchboxes or little matches thingies.
Well, I did it all in matches.
He's dead now.
This is all done by stick matches, all of it, and it looks pretty cool. I might have to take a picture of it and put it on my new phone.
Anyways.
If you look up wood spirit, you'll see what I'm talking about on the internet, on YouTube. It'll show you. If you could do all that, that'd be easy for you to probably watch one video and say, hell, I could do that. He'll just watch in one video or something. You know,
I ain't got time to wash my ass, more or less, make a matchbox house. What y'all talking about? Man, life is just too busy.
Well, you know, when you're a mechanic like I am, I've been a mechanic ever since I was 6 years old, and you know, I've been a mechanic. I'm certified for everything, frame rack, paint, all that. I mean, and once you do that all your life, you get bored. You want to do something else. I'm a certified welder and all that. And, you know, you got to play with shit. You know, you got to just build shit. Have fun.
When I got time.
Yeah, you go get your goddamn camel.
If you want to carve with a knife, you got to use real soft wood. If you want to carve a real hard wood, you're going to have to use a tool like a Dremel with a bunch of different attachments, because each attachment makes a different mark. So, you know, like I say, when you watch these people carving these really nice sculptures, they're using balsa wood. It's just worthless to me. It's worthless.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Like I said, I can do it with a chainsaw. I got all kinds of different chainsaws. I can carve anything out of a fucking stump and make it.
I got 2 chainsaws. One needs a bar and a chain. The other one needs a carburetor. And I got another giant tree now. I had one tree land on my roof this year. I had to get it off the roof. Then I had to put a new roof on, and then. It's one thing after another. I'm glad I can do everything, though, because like you said, we do it all. People nowadays don't do hot
sauce. You ever watch the shows on TV with the hot sauce? Where these guys use the big hot sauce.
Random question. But.
I need another saw is what I need. I couldn't do that. My saws, I couldn't play with it carving because.
Speaking of sawing logs,
one of these days I will get my hot saw out and I show you this motherfucker is mean. It's a fucking mean saw.
Seeing people do stuff, man. I love watching people do stuff. I love it.
I just love y'all. Okay,
I got axes. I can climb a tree and have a tree cut down in no time.
Just about a couple hours. Come on down here to the house. I'll hook you up. I'll get some barbecue or something out. I mean, we'll feed you at least.
Yeah. How far are you? I'm in Kentucky. Where are you at?